heart is like a diamond. You throw your pearls away. And
Hello, fellow mech warriors, Mage Leader here. Welcome back to the streams. I apologize for the playlist on the intro there. What the hell was that about? I literally just pulled up, like, the soundtrack from this game. I was like, yeah, it's got a good soundtrack. I can't go wrong. And then it starts playing whatever the hell that was supposed to be. I hadn't heard that anywhere in the game. Didn't realize that there was garbage tier country in it. I thought it was all gonna be like ambient stuff. Let's see if my Rockstar account wants to cooperate tonight. Oh, it does. Well, how polite of it. How very polite of it. Good, good, good. Oh shit, my chat's still muted. God damn it. I'm not by myself tonight. Yeah, that's right. I'm not by myself tonight. I got Oswald and Zero here in the chat with me. I completely forgot to unmute myself. At least I think they're in the chat.
Put that cookie down! Now!
Thank you, Lord Pterodax, for the 5. Nice new intro. Thank you. I threw together a couple. The one for the Mech Warrior games is pretty good. Hang on, let me check my Discord, make sure it's actually working. Are you guys good? Can you hear me? Okay. I can't hear you. That's the problem. So something's gone amiss. Oh, it's trying to output to my controller. It's never done that before. Why now? God damn it. There. That should work now.
Testes, testes.
Yep, we're good. Okay. Thank God.
Testes, jeez. By him.
Oh, hey, D.
Hey.
Yeah, Discord was outputting to...
Bad time for you to show up, I guess.
Is there ever a good time?
Excuse me.
Never a good time for anyone to show up in this chat. We're always talking about some bullshit.
No, I thought it would be something.
Yeah, and just an FYI, if I do have to leave suddenly, there is a tornado watch in effect, so we'll see.
Oh, cool. Hope you die. Wait, sorry, I didn't mean to say that out loud.
Fuck you too.
Nothing but love and good vibes here at the squadron.
Oh yeah. I have no idea how this is going to go. This game went from running pretty okay to barely running at all. So I played around with the settings some to see if I could get it more stable.
It happens to razor all the
results.
fucking time.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, my GPU is long in the tooth, and I think it's actually starting to die on me a little bit, so I have plans to upgrade soon. The AMD's putting out their new series of cards, and they're actually a reasonable price for what you get, so I'm probably going to get one of those. But I gotta save up a little. What I need to do is find a barber. God damn.
Just don't shoot whoever's hanging from a rope.
Nah, it's cool. I'll do exactly that. Now that you've told me not to.
Well, you did it the other night, so.
I'll fucking do it again. Got the
Yeah,
boss in me.
D got a whole bunch of character templates. Renegade system.
Oh yeah. But where'd you post these?
I haven't yet.
Oh well.
Yeah, I got to put them over onto the normal character sheet.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Doing this autosave shit again? I had to do this every time for some reason. Yes, I want you to use the only autosave slot that exists.
I was going to say, would it be easier if you actually streamed in Discord chat as well?
I wouldn't mess with that right now. It sounds like he's barely got it running as it is.
Ah, right. Okay, needs to get the old pedal power system.
His rubber band might break.
I have no idea what I just walked into here.
Don't feel bad, Mage. I'm running it on a laptop from 2016. It was never top of the line. And
Yeah, I run on a laptop as well. Mine's a little newer than that, but it does run a bit hot. But that's because they can't make cooling systems with a damp or anything these days.
Return to a fence for a reward, it says. I suppose I could do that. I did have to pay off a... Oh yeah, the Lemoyne Raiders, the Confederates that shouldn't exist. The game's set in fucking 1912. Or whenever. Yeah, there's totally still Confederate Raiders around, because we need to have something...
Mind you, there were still some old bushwhackers running around doing shit.
There
even
weren't
late
organized
then,
gangs of Confederate
but they would have been really
still
really
carrying
old by
on
now.
the war after 1900.
well, I mean,
There
how
were barely
long
any
were the?
veterans alive at that point.
What about the? How long were the younger gang around for? The
I think they were disbanded by the late 1870s.
okay.
Because they made one bad raid into the north and like half the gang died, and then Jesse James got shot in the back.
Yeah.
Also, contrary to popular belief, the guy that shot him wasn't really vilified for it at the
What's
time.
going on with my graphics right now?
It happened
settings are
after
higher
the
than
fact
this.
because it happened after the fact, largely because of a ballad somebody wrote about Jesse James.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
Perception
game.
management 101 there.
What's it doing?
Oh, you mean share?
Tree tessellation? No.
Sure.
No, this was. I'll have to say no. This was well before her time.
No, you
Amazingly.
just wrote a song about Jesse James, and I thought, well, share.
I don't know. Did she make one?
Yeah.
No, I was never a big Cher fan, so I'm not sure.
Really shouldn't be having...
I don't dislike Cher. It's just not someone I go out of my way to listen to. You know.
Yeah.
Like if she's on the radio, I won't turn the music off, but not my first choice to put on my playlist, you know.
Not even utilizing half my VRAM right now, and the game is still running and looking like ass. I have no idea what's doing it. My settings are up high.
Oh, someone's using your computer zombie. Probably using it to run crypto or something.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I would get that looked at if I were you.
It's not that, for fuck's sake. That would show up
Mostly.
it would show up as a background process.
I don't recognize half the background processes on my rig, but I am a Luddite.
Yeah, was it? She did the song just like Jessie Jane.
Let's see. Check out my map. Where
It's
is
okay,
the
I have a
nearest
pornographic
fence?
memory for music.
I guess I have a photographic memory for porn.
Probably.
Okay then. So yeah, I hope you guys weren't looking to see a game that looks nice tonight, because this one's not going to. It's not going to look good, it's not going to run well. Story of my life.
All
I
the
do
major-
think, I do think
yeah.
my GPU is actually kind of dying. Because I used to be able to run this
when do
game
we
looking
get-
a lot better and running a lot smoother, and nothing's changed about the game, it's just my computer is worse now.
Yeah, some update that they're trying to kill you off.
No, I've had this GPU for years. It's been overdue for retirement for a while. And this game is pretty demanding. Aaron J. Shayer uses auto-tune in Switch channels. I agree.
If you believe I'm-
About to say, who doesn't use auto-tune these days?
It's like the reverb of the of the common
Like,
era.
do
I don't
you
even
remember that
listen
there was
to
an
the
episode of
radio.
American Idol where, so I think it was American Idol where one of the contestants, one of the judges said, "Yeah, well, not everyone gets to follow not everyone is talented enough to follow their dreams." The guy said, "Yeah, well, that's why I don't use autotune and some others do." And Simon Cowell was dying at that one. He nearly choked on his drink.
Well, the
Probably because-
specific lady there was a singer. I forget which one. She says, a
Probably
lot of
because
people
he
work
knew he had
hard,
a
but it's
point.
not for everyone. And he says, well, that's why you use autotune and I don't.
That would hit Paula Abdul right in the ass.
Thank you, Lord
I was
Terradice, for
about
that
to
20. Not much, but
I was
for the
about
new
to say,
PC
the reason
fund. Greatly
Simon
appreciated.
was laughing was probably because he was right.
It was that Anthony Mackie moment. He's out of line, but he's right.
Alright, I should go into camp and shave my
Ugh.
chops. I got massive
Mr.
chops going.
Kentaro. Mr. Kentaro, why do you have so many SRMs on you?
What are you doing, Step Kentaro?
That was dark, Mage.
The technician has returned.
I think my mic is still set like super low too. Let's turn that up. I don't know how to do audio balancing. I can't hear myself, so I just kind of have to wing it, hope for the best.
Fuck it, we do it live.
Exactly.
D, what the fuck are you doing?
I'm stroking my cat. Why, can you hear it purring?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
one loud cat.
Don't
So-
don't struck your pussy on stream. God damn.
It sounds like someone trying to start a lawnmower.
Oh, God.
There are children present. I hope not.
I've known some pussycats in my time. Never heard one that could cut grass. Maybe a little edging.
But my hands are definitely both above the covers. Honest.
Hmm.
Tell that to the cat.
Hey there, fella.
Yeah.
Hey, move it.
Trying to come around the other side there.
Ah,
Well,
Good
she was
lord.
right by the microphone.
was she like
That's one
rubbing on
loud
it? Like,
cat.
No.
yeah, she's probably rubbing right on the mic. They do that. It's like, that's mine.
These here city folk, they're gonna have trinkets and all.
I want food, not trinkets.
You know what? I
Can't
think
eat
it's
drink.
safer if I leave voice
We
chat.
are scram. Come on.
You're afraid of what's going to happen next? What?
me.
Ah, these poor bastards. Yeah, guess it's my loot now. Oh, my armor went down? Well, that's a shame. It sure would.
Oh.
No, don't rest by the fire, Arthur. God, son of a bitch. Why can't I cancel that? There we go. Fucking contextual button prompts and shit.
Goes. Oh, fuck you too, game.
Just don't.
Graham from Mungo.
Okay, girl.
Guess we'll just carry on. Should have shot those guys. Might have got something decent out of that. I don't even see what I picked up.
Got friends, kid.
Carry on my wayward son.
Whoa, whoa.
Get down, push up.
Where are they at? Guess they're done.
Cool.
Well, asking you shall receive is like I should have shot those guys, then they immediately show back up. That's right, the Murphy brood is here. Ginseng? The fuck exactly is the point of you?
Good for your memory.
Yeah. I can't remember who said that.
Lol.
Yeah, it's just herbal medicine.
Whoosh.
Oh shit, I've got a boar shard. I completely forgot.
How do
Fuck
you
yeah.
get rid of that? Is it you take antibiotics for that? I'll hit myself on the way out.
Good.
I got the joke. It wasn't making me laugh.
Yeah,
but I got
I
it.
get it. It didn't make me laugh, but I got it.
That's alright. Some of these are just for me.
Somebody has to find them funny, I guess.
Yep, might as well be me. I was
No idea where the
90%
fuck I am.
right up until the end of the yesterday's session, zero session. I thought I was going to lose my character. I have never been that on edge ever in a G.
Yeah, for context, guys, this is the Transformers campaign I'm GMing, and the party basically took a nuclear bomb to the face.
Yeah.
I don't mean that figuratively, by the way. I mean that literally, an actual nuke.
Yeah, my character ended up like, what's his name from, oh god. Oh, I'm having a COVID moment. The dude from District 9, the guy who played Wickus from District 9 was in, not Oblivion, it was in, Elysium. He played this mercenary who got his face blown. I'm like, they showed it and everything.
You know what
It
I
looked
was
like,
reminded of, actually?
what's that?
It's an edit of a photo of a pic of Harvey Dent from The Dark Knight. Wispy.
Quispy, Quanchy. Yeah. If he was if my character was a fleshy, yeah, but no.
You know the one I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. And then Lynx, the man with 1,000 D20s, who ended up getting tossed into some trees.
Yeah, mind you, the reason the bomb went off when it did is because he actually hit it.
Yeah, he rolled the
Damn
D20,
thing.
shot the bomb. He shot the bomb and it had a
Contact fuse on it.
it was a contact fused warhead.
Which I should know, in real life, that would not actually make a nuke go off as you would expect it to. They have to detonate in a very specific way. So, I mean, they'll still blow up, but it won't be as strong as it would be otherwise. So, rule of thumb, if you ever have to defuse a nuke, just shoot it. From really far away. I don't know how many of you will ever have to use this advice, but hopefully, well, hopefully none of you, but now you know.
And knowing is half the battle. Oh, wrong franchise, my bad.
Ah.
I have no idea where I fucking am.
In the state of inebriation.
I wish. Holy
I think
fuck,
it's
the pop-in, dude. What the hell?
I think it's in a state of confusion.
Why the fuck does the game look this bad, dude? There's no shadows on anything. It's just...
It's high noon everywhere.
It's completely devoid of any of the graphics that I've set. They just aren't appearing. It's like I haven't even... It's like I've set the game to minimum graphics.
So you will engage ray tracing, or you will be playing a PS1.
Yeah, I haven't set... I've turned the graphic settings up fairly high. And it should be running just fine, but it's straight up... Like, look at the fence over there. Like, bro. It's a fucking 2D sprite that close to me.
I'm reminded of, like, Super Mario 64.
The fence doesn't even have textures on it. It's just colored brown.
Optimization, what is that?
Running it.
This isn't an optimization thing. It's literally just not using the settings I've put it on. Do I have, like, dynamic resolution set?
You might want to update your GPU drivers.
First of all, that has never solved any problem in the history of video games. Second of all, it automatically updates itself as soon as there's one available.
Okay, well then, check your config file. There might be something wrong with it.
That's possible.
Because sometimes what's in the config file doesn't match.
Is it running through Steam? Yeah, it's running through Steam, Pterodax.
You can also use Steam to override the launch settings to run it in a specific way, if you know how to do it.
There's nothing in my graphics here that should be making the game look like this. There's no dynamic resolution or anything in this game. It's just...
Again, check your config file.
I don't fucking know how to do that shit.
It's usually a text file in your game's directory.
I know what it is, but I wouldn't know what to look for when I open it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the problem. That's the problem. It's different for every game.
Doesn't sound very constructive then.
I mean, shit, like the first game legit looks better than this. Could be Steam settings? Maybe, but I don't think so.
Wouldn't that be the second game, because technically Red Dead 2 is the third game?
Hey.
No, Red Dead Revolver doesn't count. It shouldn't be any Steam settings because, like, one, I never used that, and two, like, the settings in-game should be the ones that override. So I set those on the fly while I'm in the game.
Emphasis on should, that doesn't mean it does.
It does. I might switch over to the first game, because I can't play like this. I mean, look at this shit. God.
My ex-wife would say that looks nate.
Everybody is always like, man, the game looks so pretty, and usually it does, but I mean, God. I don't know, maybe I do need to update my drivers. I can check, but I don't think... I have NVIDIA set to automatically update. Look at my horse's textures, holy shit. Even my horse looks terrible.
This is. I'm getting flashbacks of the Apple IIe.
Okay, my horse is gone, I guess.
I need a doctor. You gotta. You gotta.
All right, come on, we'll get you to a doctor.
Please. Do something. I'll get you help. Just stay alive. Okay. Okay.
Come on, Arthur, ride the horse faster. Jeez. If I got close enough to this bridge, I could probably bonk his head on the supports. That dude just fell through the bridge. I saw that game.
Nearly there. Just hold on a little
So it's pulling a
longer,
big
all right?
rigs now.
Big fucking rigs.
Stay awake.
Yeah, if I wanted to get there quick in that game, I'd have to go in reverse. Infinite acceleration.
Where?
What were
It
they
is actually possible-
thinking?
It is actually impossible. It is actually possible in that game to exceed the speed of light
Give
multiple
up
times
now.
over.
Man, this place is quiet.
How the game doesn't crash while doing that,
It's crazy.
I'll never know.
I'm dying.
How does someone figure that?
This is
How does someone gauge that?
Come on.
Interesting question.
Why you all I never
But remember, relativity is only a theory,
My arm. I can't feel
and
it
it will
anymore.
remain
Anything can happen.
the dominant theory until someone comes up with a better explanation. The problem is you can't without observing something that can go faster than light, and you can't do that unless you
Next
yourself
time.
are going faster than light.
But that is not good.
Physics.
All right, here we go.
Unless you could drag a measuring,
Bring him in here.
measuring tape behind a tachyon or something.
Well, the other problem
Right
is
here.
that
You
by
set
the
him down this chair.
if you try and measure something moving faster than light, is that by the time you've measured something, the data is already obsolete
What happened?
because
Just saw
you can only
fall out of
process
the
the data
sack.
at the
Don't
speed of
worry,
light.
You're at the doctor. Thanks, friend. I appreciate it.
Okay, I'm not gonna think
It-
that
it-
hard about
It's
it.
like
because
it's like the problem with trying to
We'll deal with
it's like
that
the problem with trying to locate an
Alright.
electron
Alright.
by
of
taking a
blood
measurement
loss.
at all. You've already
Wound's
changed where it
badly
is.
infected. I'll save as much as I can, but
I
I have
thought-
to amputate it.
What? What did you say?
Try
I thought
to
quantum
breathe,
physics was like smaller than
I'll give you
those
something for the
particles.
pain. There you are. Gonna knock him out for a while.
Like what what the electrons are made of, that kind of stuff.
How are things with you? Just fine.
Quantum physics is basically just space magic because
Yeah.
it is utterly nonsensical, and yet it works somehow. It works because the math says it should work,
Okay.
I
not
thought it
because
works
you can
because
actually prove it.
So I'm going to
the math says it
hop
shouldn't
out. I'm
be
gonna
able to
check
work.
my drivers and see how they're doing.
Well, the
May-
problem is
yeah,
that
you're
normal
out of date.
physics and quantum physics don't play nice, so you have to follow different.
Oh, cool.
different
The app.
formulas for
Oh,
each
the
one.
fucking app has an update, so it's not auto-updating my drivers because the app doesn't.
Oh, that would
auto-update.
do it. The
Alrighty.
NVIDIA app itself. Okay.
Great.
Last
How my
updated
drivers?
December 1st, 1979.
Oh, yep. There is indeed. From a month ago, there is a driver. All right, so we're gonna do this for a second. Hang on, guys. This may get
Please
bumpy.
enjoy a conversation about quantum physics.
God, shit. You fucking...
This is what everybody signed up.
What will be hilarious
People
is
told
if I
me I-
install this
people
driver and
told
it
me I
doesn't fix the issue. That would be hysterical.
You know, the funny thing is that people told me I should be a teacher. The problem is I can't put up with these commie unions and their bullshit.
That's all right. The students wouldn't be able to put up with you either.
The sad thing is you're probably right.
Well, I wasn't joking.
Few people can teach. Very few people, even teachers. They're either
Hey,
very
yo, where-
boring.
Hold on. I updated the app and its icon disappeared from my desktop. What the fuck?
Because they changed the app completely in the last
What?
couple months, I
Oh
think.
my god. It didn't
J
put a
says
new one
AMD
on. It's
Master
just
Race.
gone now. God damn it. I
So,
fucking hate
Aaron
NVIDIA so
J
much.
says AMD Master Race. I'm like,
Oh, it's so
yeah,
true.
that
Dude, I'm so switching to AMD for my next GPU. I hate NVIDIA so much. I'm just so tired of
NVIDIA
this
used
shit.
to be good, but the problem is they rested on their laurels.
Yeah, now
Yeah,
all
complaints-
NVIDIA is showing up in like Russian guided missile stuff.
Well, that's not
Well,
surprising.
Well, to be fair, they're all made in China anyway, so...
Not to mention,
Yeah.
Russia's one of the big places for crypto mining, and they typically use NVIDIA GPUs to do that. So Russia
would've
is
thunk it?
loaded with
Which would
those GPUs.
explain why it is that NVIDIA GPUs seem to be optimized less and less for gaming and more for crypto mining,
Yep.
because they're catering to that market.
Yeah.
And guidance systems.
Hey, as long as it works.
Yeah.
An old GPU that isn't great for crypto mining anymore still has juice in it. You can use it for something like missile guidance. So that the missile knows where
Yeah,
it is
that's-
because it knows where it
That's
isn't.
not hard. Yeah. That's not hard to do.
Sorry, everybody. You have to watch me update my drivers. Good God. This update
And-
came out in March 18th. It's almost a full month ago.
Heat gameplay!
Be like... Alright, now things are going to flash for a bit because it's doing that thing. Did it work? Are we
Fun.
back?
Yeah, that's how you could change the name of the stream to Fun with NVIDIA.
NVIDIA video.
Okay. So now...
NVIDIActum.
Yes, thank you. I know that I have a... Did that kill my stream? I think it killed my stream.
I think it did.
Yeah, it's the black screen.
Well, at least they know that something's wrong. They should have. you know.
Yeah, it's not showing anything anymore. Hang on.
Just fix your shit and apologize.
No, I can't
say-
fix my shit. It doesn't work anymore.
Oh
Screen
God.
capture is completely gone. Hang on. Let me make a new one.
Wah, 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 wah.
Okay. Screen capture. Hello.
Friday night, dog. Oh.
Okay,
You gotta
I think-
laugh, otherwise you'll cry.
I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good. Are we back? Are we back?
Testes.
All right, I see your desktop now.
Okay, fantastic. We fixed it, guys. Let's see if it actually makes the game any better. I will laugh
Be
so
afraid
hard
of
if it doesn't. I'm gonna be so angry.
What if it makes it worse?
Oh,
Well, watching you rage
might.
quit's half the fun.
it might. Like, holy shit.
At that point, we just play a different game.
I'll go to the first game. But like, holy shit.
Forgot to install the latest NVIDIA update. Now it can only play Pong.
Right? It's almost that bad sometimes, dude. In my experience, though, updating drivers doesn't fix anything. It's always the first thing everybody on, like, tech forums suggests that you try. But
Always
Because
suggest
not-
the wrong
they're
thing.
always
on
like,
text.
yeah, update your graphics drivers. And that'll typically be the only piece of advice for an issue. And then you do that and it doesn't fix it. And it's like, all right, now what, genius? Thanks for
you
your
get
help,
crickets
fucker.
until you come up with, you say, I should do this, and make sure that it's the wrong thing. That way,
Yeah,
someone...
exactly. Well, it's like
That's
the
what-
classic
that's what-
adage of if you get lost in the forest, you always carry a pack of cards with you if you're going out in the woods. If you get lost, find a tree stump, sit down, and start playing solitaire. After about 10 minutes, somebody will walk up and say, "Hey, move the black one over there."
That is actually legit advice for getting tech support. Is post something you know is wrong, and some smart ass will correct you.
Pretend to be a woman.
That too. That's the other thing. There's actually been studies of that. It works.
Aaron J says, "Install latest NVIDIA drivers and now can only play Custer's Revenge."
Well, that is a western technically.
It is Western. It's a
Yeah,
Western
he's not
game.
wrong.
Yeah.
He's way the fuck out of line, but he's not wrong.
He's out of line, but he's right. I wonder if updating the drivers would make Crisis Remastered run properly. Because it was running like ass before.
Yes.
We will see how she do. I'd like for the game to just at least look like the settings I have enabled. You know?
Yeah,
Well, like I said, well, like
Alright,
I said,
we'll
later on
ride
in the
out
game,
into
try
the
fucking
woods
with
and
the
see.
config
At the
file.
moment, it doesn't appear to have changed anything. I'm still getting lots of hitching, but I am in the middle. I am in downtown Saint Denis, so at night with all the lamps going. I don't know. It might look a little better. I'll know more when I get out into the woods.
More streetcar trash gone.
Wow.
Come here, Edward. Let's go. One of these days, I'm going to get a new horse in the game and name him Enoch.
After the biblical figure?
Yes, but also after Reverend Elijah Sheffield's horse in Hell Followed with him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Good evening, mister.
Interesting that you would name him Enoch. You don't really subscribe to that book, do you? That's kind of the most ostentatious and most controversial.
Enoch was one of the prophets. He's in the regular canonical Bible.
Oh. Whenever I think of Enoch, I think of the book of...
All right, I guess he wasn't a prophet. I forget exactly who he was, but
he was the grandson of Abel.
He was brought to heaven without dying. I remember that.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, like Elisha.
Yes. Elijah with a J. Elisha is the next one.
Oh.
Yeah, it's confusing because there's an Elijah and an Elisha. And they're not the same person. I don't know. I guess it looks
Where?
a little better. I'm having trouble telling.
Not to mention how many Josephs and Marys there are.
Yeah, that's true. I don't even send what drivers do. I don't really either, to be perfectly honest. All I know is that when they're out of date, everything quits working, apparently. And no, the game looks exactly the same. These trees still look like ass. Foliage is still popping in. Yeah, no, it hasn't fixed a damn thing.
That's another really common biblical name, Joshua.
Technically, it's Jesus' name.
That I was about to say that's Jesus' given name.
Jesus was a carpenter named Josh.
Yeah.
Not kidding.
Joshua Bar Joseph was his actual name, and I believe
Grandfather
Jesus
to Noah was that Methuselah. I can't remember, to be perfectly honest. There's a
Aramaic
lot of names in the Old
translation
Testament.
of Joshua, or the Greek translation.
All right, I'm not gonna play this dude. Like, it looks like ass, and it's running terribly. And if I get into anything more exciting than just riding in a straight line, it's gonna absolutely collapse. So we're gonna play the first game instead. That's fine. The first game's better anyway. I do think it's absolutely hysterical that I went through all that trouble and it didn't fix a damn thing. It never does. Updating the drivers doesn't help.
Like I said, I think there's something wrong with your config file.
I don't think it's that. I think it's just my GPU is a piece of shit that's dying. It's old. I've had it since I built this PC back in... Oh god, how long ago was that? That would be... Yeah, about 5 years ago is when I built this PC. And I've pushed it hard. Like, I've used it for a lot of things that it's really not meant to be used for.
Yeah.
Jerry was a race car driver. No, King, nothing. Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Was a good friend of mine.
I will likely be
Couldn't understand a
replacing
word he
this thing
said, but I helped him
either
drink
late
his
this
wine.
year or sometime either the end of this year or next year, most likely.
Jeremiah was a bullfrog.
I will.
It's not gonna run as hot.
Was a good friend.
I'll run this
of
into the
mine.
ground and then have another laptop from my old job around. Assuming my ex-boss doesn't decide to brick it.
Hey,
Oh,
look,
your
a game
laptop
that
is one
runs
of those,
correctly.
huh?
Yay! I can run a game from the fucking Stone Age on my PC.
It was modified by the MOD for. It was the one I
I
used
say
for the
Stone
thing.
Age. I played this game. I played this game when it came out. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I played Super Mario before Super Mario when it was still
I remember-
Jumpman.
Yeah, I want the Winchester repeater. There we go. ¿Cómo
You're
estás?
not-
Back when the game was called Donkey Kong, you mean?
No, before that.
Mario was
Jump.
introduced in Donkey Kong. What are
More
you
like
talking
Donkey
about?
Pong.
It wasn't by name. The concept
Excuse me,
of
Mr.
the
Marston.
platformer
Have you seen my
began.
father anywhere?
I believe it
No.
was
He went
with
out this morning to
Jumpman.
ride the land and was supposed to be back hours ago. I don't know.
This
The
is like
ranch hands have been out looking, but
1979.
So far they found
I
nothing.
believe 1980.
Come on, let's go look for him.
Which I think that was just the Japanese name.
Come on, let's see if we
Yeah,
can
I
find
had
the
it
old
for
goat.
my Commodore 64.
Okay, that would explain it. If it wasn't the arcade game, it was a port.
Or sure didn't
Yeah.
react much to you saying
I've
yeah.
got a
at the
bad
time.
Also,
feeling
he
about
was
this.
also he
It's not
wasn't
like him to be
covered.
away for so long.
Don't worry, we'll find him.
He's
Oh,
not
we're
as
back to
young
that
as he
again.
used to be. What if he's hurt himself?
Plot
Father can
twist:
still handle
Jesus is
himself just fine,
Jumpman.
Miss McFarland. He's built like an oak.
That would actually
You're probably right. But I
that
can't help
might
worrying. He's all I've
explain
got.
a few things, I guess.
When you figure out how to run SimCopter on Windows
Don't
11.
you have any brothers or sisters, Miss McFarland?
I had 6 brothers, but 5 of them died, either from sickness or foolish choices.
And the other one?
He left for the east and never came back.
Just
Must
one
be
more
getting on
driver,
from
Arthur.
10 years ago now. He's a high and mighty
Arthur,
banker
I
in New
got a
York,
plan.
according to his last
You just
letter.
gotta
He should be
update
here
your
helping you
drivers,
and your mom.
Arthur.
I don't want his
Have
help.
some
He
faith.
can live his life any way he wants. But when I see those city fellers coming in on
Our
the railway,
update is
all
in
dressed up like a
detail.
sore toe, I fear a little for his
Magical
soul.
place.
He switched his saddle for a tie, and that's
Arthur,
fine.
your
I just never
GPU's
met a man in a
manufactured
tie I
in
could trust.
Tahiti.
I ain't neither, miss.
Who's that over
I'm
there?
sensing that I don't get the joke, but I'm substituting another.
That's fine. It's from Red Dead 2.
The
Oh.
character's obsessed with retiring in Tahiti
Daddy!
and growing mangoes.
What happened?
Nothing nice.
Would they even know what the hell mangoes are?
Maybe the Baller twins,
Yes.
that bunch. Now you head back to the ranch
Okay.
right now. Fetch a wagon.
Either-
Yes, sir.
It's in
Marcy,
the
watch
Southwest. You
after
can
her.
get them in Mexico.
I'll do that, sir.
Come on, boy. Whoa. What could have
Not my
happened to
favorite
those
fruit,
poor
but I'll-
men?
yeah,
And their
whatever.
horses were dead too.
I think we should get back there as
My
soon as
friend
we can.
Nathan
Who could
is
have done
supposed to
something
be getting
like
back
that?
to
Your
me at
boss
some
seemed
point.
to have an idea who it was.
Uh,
See what he says and get the wagon.
he just bought a house with his wife.
Yeah!
And they have fruit trees. They
Those
have
damn
on the
rustlers!
property.
I've got a good mind to head over to Pike's
fruiting.
Basin myself.
Both
I don't think
mangoes
that's a
and
good
coconuts.
idea.
And you're no
So
better.
one of their
How many
little
men
side
have you
things
killed?
Do you
that
really
they do
wanna know?
is they'll,
It's
they'll harvest them
disgusting.
You never met the man
and
I
well
killed.
the
I heard
mangoes
the way you
and
talked
dry
about
them
that
out
gang
with
you were
it,
in.
along
Like
with
there was
sugar.
some
Just make
twisted
sugar
morality to what you did.
We all have a code.
Yeah,
Only
sends
some
him
of us
back,
don't
The
realize.
not to
outlaw
me,
with the
but
code?
to his
How
friend,
wonderfully
able to,
romantic. The
able to
reluctant murderer,
import it.
the noble criminal. There's
to a
nothing more
degree.
depressing than a man who's found a way to think the bad into good.
You're
Oh my God! The barn's on fire!
I'm sure it's fine. The barn will be fine, and so will the horses. Now hold your horses while I get in there and let out the horses.
Open your goddamn
While the
eyes!
barn's on fire.
What? I ran into somebody on the way in. I was hurrying, and my horse ran into somebody. Failed. You terrorized the townsfolk.
How the fuck?
Rockstar, you cheeky fucks. Come on, dude.
Look, Mr. Marston! The barn is on fire!
The barn's on fire.
help me, will you?
Oh my god, the bar's on fire. Somebody save the beer.
Put it out.
There's no way in through the front!
Look, I don't think your head's supposed to twist that far
This
back,
ain't
Bonnie.
working.
Mr. Marston, please! See if you can get in through the little horses out.
It's like a
All right,
free
I know
action.
a way up. I know. I've played this game before. We got this. Let's go. Time to use the
Learned
game's
it.
shitty platforming systems to platform my way up to the top.
Los caballos!
Cream of the crop, rise to the top.
Cream. The cream.
Come on.
You ever see the edit of that where they just
Nothing
cut
but
out
like-
everything but him inhaling and saying the cream?
Yep, I love it.
My favorite part of that is, and let me point! As he points at the camera, it just cuts there.
Yeah.
Let me point!
He did it! Now get the horses out!
Stop, drop, and roll, Bonnie. Alrighty. Come here.
She's learned a hot spot.
Smack. Spank the horse. Oh,
Come on!
let's go.
Let's say that's an argument.
There we go. We're good.
Especially out of context.
Just give her a little smack on the behind. If she's hysterical and won't listen to reason.
I understood that reference.
Yes, I knew somebody would.
Mortified Barbara Walters
Yes,
look.
John, thanks. You
Yeah.
What are my
You
thoughts
saved
on
the race.
Gun? It's an
Alright,
okay
man,
game.
Man
Got
amongst
chores to
men.
attend to.
It's a little. It's. I don't have much to say about it. I played it a while ago,
Thank you.
Well,
back when it was still
Also,
fairly new.
that is generally true for in a lot
Sorry
of
about all
cases.
the damage.
If someone's acting
that gang
hysterical
seems
and
to really want you out of here.
irrational,
Yeah, well.
give them a good smack
My
across
father
the
fought
face.
Indians.
It's
I
like,
Well-
think we're
it's
gonna
like,
be
it's
fighting
like
by
hitting the
some white
reset button on a
trash.
White
computer.
trash can be pretty
Sonic, you have missed
It
a
does
couple
stick
clippable
around you.
moments so far.
Good.
You were saying,
John.
Oswald?
Yeah, it does.
Our
It
family
grounds.
owes
It grounds a
you
person.
A great debt.
It shakes
And
them
it
out of.
works.
I think you
Yeah,
got
it
enough
does.
debt.
Of
problem
course,
is
it
the
My life.
can also piss them off
All I ask
greatly
you
as
is
well.
this.
But
If I get
Well,
back
that
home,
well,
get my
if you
farm
do,
started back
you
up and
slap them
sell me some
again.
cattle.
Eventually, they'll get the
Doing
hint.
business with people I know.
Of course.
If they're
Mr.
still acting
Marston.
hysterical, you didn't smack them
It'd be
hard
my
enough.
pleasure.
use more gun.
Well, you get some rest.
There's no such thing as
gotta go
overkill,
see how my
only
father's
not
doing.
enough and good enough.
The beatings will have. Well, the beatings continue until morale
Cowboy
improves.
Commando says slap chop commercial, but it's edited to replace various words with nuts. You gotta love
Nice.
my nuts. I remember the,
The
slap chop.
top. That dude reminded me of the scout.
Yeah,
You're not the only one who made that comparison.
I'm like a force of nature. If you were from where I was from, you'd be fucking dead.
It's like if Rat Trap had balls.
Let's go.
Grass grows, sun shines, and brother, I hurt people.
It's, I was about to say, it's grass grows, sun
I don't
shines,
give a fuck.
sunshine.
Don't you
birds
fucking
fly,
correct me. I know what I'm
other
doing.
people.
Ah, shut up. Make my references however I damn well please.
Technically, the
The
scout
battle
can
of-
kind of fly. Technically, the scout can kind of fly too at one point.
Yeah, I
Battle
remember
of
that.
Critical. Well, they changed how the what was it? Can't remember the name of the shotgun, but it was Force of Nature with a critical taped underneath it. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know. I
Because people
discovered
were
that
pissed about
my ability to play Scout in TF2 increased drastically when I switched off of using the soda popper and went back to the default shotgun.
the soda popper. That was the one. Also, yeah, there's a reason why most people just use the stock weapons.
Yeah, they really
What's the
are.
soda
They really
popper?
are the best ones, except for the black box. The black box is
Bad
kind
box,
of
a lot
OP.
of people call it. Well, it's only really that way if you pair it up with the...
They use that, and they'll use the Liberty launcher. The other one is the Phlogistinator for the pyro.
Which, and you know, people were bitching about like, oh, the gloves are running urgently, negate the heavy's only weakness. It's like, yeah, you guys had no fucking problem with the pyro making the heavy obsolete for a while.
Yeah. See, I have the Phlogistinator, but I never use it because it doesn't have
The heavy could have
backblast.
gotten a new weapon, but no, the pyro mains one.
Backblast is way more fucking useful than fucking crits.
That's why the heavy hasn't gotten any new guns since the fucking Sleeping Lions tie-in. Just nurse for the Tomislav. Update after update.
Let's go do something with the Marshall.
You can really see the mods.
Am I not streaming
biases.
for you guys? On Discord? I'm
Well,
not.
yeah, because I
Hang-
mean,
hang on.
Gabe Newell's favorite class is the spy by his own admission,
Should
and then the other, what was his
probably
name?
stream for you guys who can actually see what's going on.
The other
You
guy
can
who's a
participate in the
soldier
stream.
main.
Okay.
There you go. That way you don't have to just react to everything minutes after the fact.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that should be better.
Well, I kind of am anyway, because I'm also doing Hell Divers.
And I'm working on Red Action.
They updated the Eruptor so it's no longer complete dog shit. How long till they nerf it?
Oh, you guys are doing other stuff tonight?
Yeah.
No, I'm going back and forth.
You know me, I'm always working on something artwork related.
Yeah, I multitask a lot.
Gotcha. Well, I should probably leave you guys to it, to be perfectly honest.
No. I'm fine.
Yeah, no, it's all right. We'll pop in another time.
No.
Hate to get in the way. Alright, we'll focus on the game.
I don't have a clue. All right, but it's got to be something to do with that government boy.
We'll talk to him, find out what he knows.
Fucking is. Where is she, Marston?
Who?
Who? My daughter, you fucking scum. Where's Bonnie?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since after the fire. Why?
Why? Because she hadn't been seen since yesterday afternoon. You know, I don't think I can cope. If I lose another child...
I literally saw her about 5 minutes ago.
Sure she's fine.
Oh, Mr.
It'll be all right.
Marshall! Mr. Marshall!
Excuse me.
Come out wherever you are!
Who the hell's that?
Hey, buddy! That'll be your next fucking mayor.
Even better! Good day, Mr. McFarland.
Get down from that horse, boy, or I'll shoot.
I wouldn't recommend that, mister. Not if Drew McFarland wants to see his Bonnie back in one piece. Hey, Mr. McFarland! This is a nice girl you got there.
Get out from there!
You know, part of me's got to thinking I should just marry her myself. Give her a baby and that.
What do you want?
That's better. I want Norman Deek. I want him set
The
free.
sound off sync? I don't know. Fucking
Then you get your
probably.
daughter back, mister.
We don't do deals with outlaws.
There's nothing
boy.
I can do about it if it
you
is.
do. Let's not waste each other's time pretending otherwise. Old government themselves ain't much more than a bunch of crooks. This is the land of opportunity, mister.
It's in sync for me, so if it's off sync, that's the streaming services issue, and I can't fucking change that.
Friends of mine take out all their anger.
I might
and they're
change
rolling
the.
this
I'll,
the
I'll
hell
see
is
what I
she?
can do.
Where is she,
Give me a
boy?
second. Let me get to the end of the
Bring
cutscene
Deek
here.
up to Tumbleweed in a couple hours.
I have it
Don't
set
get
to
no
do a
funny
screen
ideas,
capture
or I
instead
will
of an
slam
actual
that
game
horse
capture,
through
so that might be
myself.
part of it. I find that it's more
Boys, have a
reliable that
pleasant
way,
afternoon.
but
Yeah!
it might cause something like that. I'll give it a try.
We do as he says. You and me, Marshal. Mr. McFarland, I'll get you your daughter back. I owe her that.
Please do.
Alright. Come on now.
I'll teach you some respect for the law.
It's YouTubing. It might be YouTube. It could be YouTube. It could be where I have.
Let's go.
I'm gonna try to adjust it anyway, see if it helps. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But
Stay with me, Marston.
I'm gonna give it every chance I can for success. All right. Let me fiddle around with stuff here for a second. Alright, let me just, let's see, adjust this here. Let me get rid of that. Black screen it for a second. Add a new source. We'll do game capture. Any full screen application. Did it work? No, of course not. It doesn't detect Red Dead Redemption as a game. That's fun. Let's try this. Is it like that? Is that better? Did we fix it? We good? We got... No. Fuck you. Okay, we good?
Come on.
Come on, let's ride hard to Tumbleweed. See, this is what happens when the Federals interfere in our affairs. Are you happy now?
No, I ain't happy at all. And I already told you, I ain't with the government.
Now you say that, John, but the only thing I know for sure is who sent you.
They made me come here. They gave me no choice. That's your federal...
Hang on, it's covering up the game chat again. God damn it, dude. Streaming software is annoying. There we go. What a pain in the ass. Okay, we're
They
good.
come down here dressed as cocky as the King of Diamonds.
There we
talking
go.
A lot
We
of
can
phlegm
see the
about
game
helping
chat
us,
again, I
about
hope.
spreading peace and civilization to the West, but
I'm
they
a
brought nothing but
professional,
trouble
god damn it.
and taxes.
I agree with you. Wolves in cheap clothing, all of them. Rob you, then make you pay to have someone investigate the crime on your behalf.
People around here have been fooled into feeling protected when they're worse off than they were before.
Fellas I know don't care about people. All they care about is lining their pockets.
Yeah.
Why's this sorry son of a bitch so important to them?
Norman Deke Williamson's right-hand man. In other words, a glorified errand
You
boy.
wait, Marshal. I'll be back for you.
Bill's standards have slipped.
We already filled you with lead once, you ugly
Deke's the
bastard.
kind of man who's mean enough to be second in command, but too
Professionals have
cowardly and
standards.
stupid to ever
Exactly.
be a leader.
Don't ever use that line near your deputies.
Pull off.
You know, for his
Be
sake,
efficient.
they best not
That's the
lay
best
a
I can do
finger
for
on Mr.
Australia.
McFarland.
I apologize. Actually, no, I don't. Fuck you, Australia.
What is this place we're headed?
Tumbleweed, a lonely, godforsaken
Actual
place.
fucking
Some people
concentration
say it's
camps
haunted.
during
It
COVID.
was
Fuck
quite a
you,
town back
Australia.
in its day. Then they built the railroad to Armadillo and went clean past Tumbleweed.
and
Now it
your
was
gun
that. Pretty soon
buybacks.
everybody had up and left. Now it's just thieves, smugglers, and bandits. Scum like Deke here.
Hey, you
Old
two,
popular
welcome
spot
to the
for lynchings,
stream.
too.
Glad you can make
Let's
it.
try to avoid that if we can, Marshal.
We're trying to play Western games. We tried Red Dead Redemption 2.
I just hope you're not taking advantage of the
Saying you're
McFarland,
right.
Marston.
They saved my life. Gave
Probably
me
is the
food
streaming
and bed,
software.
but they had
Other
no
streamers
idea
have
who
been
I
having issues
was.
as well.
I owe them more
I
than
don't
I
use
could ever
StreamYards. I use
repay.
That's just
Streamlabs.
they've been through a lot.
So-
Well, they're both vulnerable.
It could be
different
anything.
I wouldn't have been
We'll know when
running
we
in
get to
and out
another
of a burning
cutscene. You
barn
guys
to
can
save
tell
their
me if it's still out of
horses
sync.
otherwise.
I know you helped, just like you helped me. But you got your reasons for doing it.
It's no secret why I'm here, Marshal. I told you the very
I
first
switched
time
over
I
from a
walked into
window
your office.
I
capture,
trust you.
or rather
It's just
a regular
all this
screen
business
capture
with
to a
Blackwater and
specific
Williamson in the past.
window
I don't
capture
know.
for this
Sometimes
game.
It's hard not to have doubt.
I understand.
We'll see if
I
that
never
helps.
planned to be in the lawman business neither.
It really shouldn't matter.
How is this mess supposed to turn out? Pinning an outlaw to do the work of a lawman. That's madness.
Ain't much difference between the two, as far as I can tell.
There have to be rules, Marston. Even you must understand that.
It's easy to make up rules, but they ain't much use if people don't understand why. Like my son, if I tell him not to do something, he'll do it anyway, just to spite me. If I punish him, he resents me for it. But if I show
Instantly
him why
with,
it's
with
wrong,
a
at least he
crazy
has a
off-topic
reason not to
question,
do it
E2.
again.
Good to have you
Nonsense.
back.
Without laws, we're nothing more than animals.
What's the
You look
Streamlabs
at
cut
Deke
versus
here.
YouTube? I don't know. I
Man
don't.
has worked hard at civilization.
I don't
Boy
have
steps
monetization
out of line, whack him.
set
He
up
does it
with
again,
Streamlabs,
whack him
so
harder.
You're a good man, Marshal.
I wouldn't know,
I
but I'm
respect
sure
what you're trying
YouTube
to
takes a
do.
bigger cut.
What I've seen since I've arrived here, well, ain't really working.
E2
Criminals
asked what
are
my
like
thoughts on the
weeds,
Gatling
Marston.
gun is. I mean,
Once you stomp one out,
outdated,
another one
but
sprouts up in
really
its place.
cool.
It's the nature of places. You know that as well as I do.
The problem with laws is everybody ain't the same. And why should a bunch of rich university boys in the East...
Oh, slow down, will ya? I can't wait for you to meet the boys. Only a coward hides behind a badge.
Cross the bridge. Not far to go now.
Cool, everyone can stop John. I'm curious, E2, what do you do with the answers to all these questions? You log them in a notebook somewhere? Are you building like a portfolio on everybody?
Keep your eyes open. I sincerely doubt these scum plan to play fair.
Fair my ass.
You bet. Besides, Norm here is gonna be my shield, ain't you, Norm?
It'd be my pleasure.
Marston, lead Deke into town. Make sure you keep a gun on that son of a bitch.
I'm sure it's been nice for the boys to have a whore to play with. I hear those rancher girls like it in the rear. Maybe she won't want to go home. She's been fucked so good.
Why don't you save some of that breath for breathing?
What are you waiting for? Untie me, fellers.
Where's Bonnie? I thought we had a deal.
Well, you thought wrong. We don't make deals with the law.
Yes, kid.
Get those motherfuckers!
Are you?
There we go.
Bonnie! Where are you?
I consistently forget that I have Deadeye mode in this game. I don't actually use it all that much.
It's you and me, friend!
I'm not entirely sure how the mechanic works.
Bonnie! We're coming!
Oh, that dude is not taking damage. Holy shit.
Where's Bonnie, you sons of bitches?
I can shoot that guy all day. Holy shit.
Let her go or I'll kill every left!
Oh, fuck. I forgot this thing's on a time limit.
I won't let you die, Bonnie!
There we go.
Do you fellas pitch sit down or something?
Alright, we got her down. Sweet. The other guys got away. They done run off. Dang blasted cowards. I'll be right with you, ma'am, but first I need ammunition. Or not. Way off? Alright. Well, I'm afraid there is nothing I can do about it.
I'm fine now, Mr. Marston. Thank you. Thank you.
I did as good as I could.
What the hell took you so long, you stupid man?
Well, you weren't exactly helping me.
If you think I'm gonna lower myself by making a joke about being all tied up, you got another thing coming. Come on.
Yep, I can't fix the audio, guys. I'm afraid that's just the way it is. Closing and reopening the app. I mean, if it's off for all of you, then probably restarting your app isn't going to do anything. It's just YouTube being YouTube. There ain't shit I can do about it. It might have been knocked out of sync when I updated my drivers too. That could have done it. Because nothing ever works the way it's supposed to when I use it. Let's see. Are there still corpses around I can take money and ammo from? I should probably check that before I leave. Then I need to go talk to Seth.
Can I borrow this, friend?
Yeah. Could be any number of causes. I apologize for it, but I'm afraid I can't fix it. So, appreciate y'all bearing with me. Y'all? Jesus Christ. I just threw up in my mouth a little saying that word. Ugh. I apologize for saying y'all. I know that's that's not my word. It's not our word to say. That's your word. So, you got any more corpses? Yeah, we got more corpses. It's a quote from Mage Leader 2025. Got any more corpses? Dead bitch better have my money. Go. They try turning it off and on. Yeah, right. I don't want to stop the stream is the thing. If I restarted it, it might fix it, but I don't know. We used to Yankee stealing our shit for the past 150 years. Yeah. Except your food. Our food's just better than yours. I'd apologize, but I'm not sorry. Southern food's alright, but ain't got nothing on a good seafood chowder. I'll tell you that. Also, your gravy is gross.
Yeah.
Bring me a body bag. Bring out your dead. The other thing, there's a massive delay on the chat coming in, too. I won't see you guys respond to me until a good, like, 2 minutes after I say something. Everyone's lagging. It's not just you guys. Yeah, our food is better. Eat it, Brits, right? Look at the skybox.
Load up now.
Never actually stopped and looked at the first game's skybox. I mean, it's just points of colored light, but damn.
Come on, easy up now.
It's pretty. Cornbread and grits. What the hell? You guys actually eat grits? Is that a real thing? Because I had some grits when I was in the South, and I can tell you, that shit ain't food. I don't know what it is, but that shit ain't food. Fucking grits. Do I play War Thunder? No, I'm heterosexual. You guys don't have exclusive rights to barbecue. We've got that up here as well. And your seafood is terrible compared to ours, so you can miss me with that shit. Our barbecue's better than yours, and so's our seafood. We have better food, and you're just gonna have to learn to deal with it. I've also never heard of a Southern-style pizza. I suppose that's fair, Pterodax. It could just be that there are lots of dishes that are only good if properly prepared. Who the hell is screaming? That noise? I hear a guy screaming, but I can't. Well, the screaming stopped. I don't know where it was coming from. Oh no, it's back. It's coming from this direction. What is happening?
Come on, easy up now.
Somebody is glitched out. Alrighty.
Tough one, ain't you?
Grits aren't good if they aren't made with real lard. Lard? The fuck? What kind of Neanderthal are you?
Last spill.
Lard is something you, like, prepare a pan with. It's not something you cook in.
Oh, Lord. This is nasty.
Like, it's not an ingredient. I feel like somebody's glitched into the terrain or something over there, because I keep hearing, like, somebody's falling and landing repeatedly. What is going on? You guys are hearing that, right? Very close by. It feels like it would be coming from right below me. Alright. Go and skin this other wolf here.
Let's make this quick.
I have to find out where that's coming from. It's very close. Now it's back over here.
Let's get it.
I guess it's done? I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
I haven't the faintest idea. I'm just gonna ride along, I suppose. We'll start doing our quest to try and get to Bill Williamson. Yeah, Stormcrow, the stream's out of sync. We tried a few things to fix it, but that's just how it's gotta be. We all know it's out of sync. YouTube is being YouTube. got a Wilhelm scream.
Thanks for saving my life. Take whatever you want for my ticket. It's the least I could do.
Travel safely now. Rest in peace, my friend.
It's fun to stop a holdup in progress. I'm still amazed at how good the shooting, like the shootouts are in this game. Not because they're like super responsive to control or anything like that. It's just the amount of impact your weapons have when you land a hit. The way the characters react to bullets. It's this combination of ragdoll and mocap. Travel safe now, loose caravan. No, he told me specifically, take whatever you want. It's the least I can do for saving my life. They say that every time. Oh look, there he is. Come on. Woohoo! Sorry. My bad. Sorry, he ain't hurt much. He ain't hurt much.
Load up now. Whoa there.
I gotta tell you, this guy probably smells like shit. Can you imagine? Holy shit, dude.
Excuse me, are you Seth?
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Mr. Wes Dickens. My name's Marston. John Marston.
Goodbye, John Marston. It's been a great pleasure.
I need your help, Seth. We need your help. Me and Mr. Wes Dickens.
Let me be frank for 1 second, partner. I hate people. It was people who got me in this mess in the first place.
What mess?
Look at me. Look, scrambling around, looking for maps, half insane. I ain't washed in 6 months. My hair falling out, my mind's going.
What happened?
What happened? My partner. He stole half my map. I never would have done that to him. Never. Look at me.
Who did this to you?
My partner. My boy, my man. Moses Ford. I don't have the facility to tell you what I would have done for that man.
Is the video ahead or is the audio
what I would
ahead?
do to him now.
Like,
why?
Because he stole half my
I know it's out of
goddamn
sync,
map.
but like, what kind of
And
out of
what
sync?
map's that then?
The
Audio
map,
slow or audio fast?
The map that tells me where it is.
Where what is, friend?
I ain't telling you that. I ain't. Don't make me tell, partner. It's mine. It's mine. All mine.
Sure. And where's this Moses now?
He's at Benedict Point. The law got him for exhuming. Some people.
No idea. Well, what do you mean,
They
no
feel
idea? Like, video's behind. Okay.
Him and me are the same. The self-same.
Video is fine. Audio seems to be lagging behind by 5 to 10 seconds. Oh, God.
Come on,
It's
Seth.
different lag. You guys are getting
go see
different
Moses.
kinds of
Get your
lag.
map
Okay, it's
back.
definitely YouTube's problem then.
And maybe you'll help me.
If it's on my end, you guys should all be getting the same kind of lag.
All right, partner. Let's go.
I just realized that tombstone behind him says Cowboy of Note. Gone fishing?
Horses are over here.
What? I'll have to take a closer look at those tombstones at some point. No, John, turn your horse this way, dumbass.
Come on.
Come on, catch up.
Go.
Seth likes to ride fast.
you sink that low? Digging up graves and looting from the dead.
Ha, hypocrite.
The
The
window
whole
crashed
damn
for a
lot.
minute or two back.
Are you saying it's better to steal from the living? They're corpses. They don't care, Gun.
I don't know,
People
man.
been laid to rest.
You don't know nothing. I talk to them long after they've been forgotten by every other fella. I tell them it's all right to be scared and alone. I embrace them when they're stinking and rotten.
I met some sick bastards in my time, Seth. But you're special.
Folk is cold and heartless all their lives. To me, they get warmer when they're actually cold and heartless. Surely that makes sense to even you.
Not exactly, it don't.
Are we really living anyway? Do you
Yeah,
exist outside
that's
my
fair,
mind?
Stormcrow.
Maybe
I mean,
we're
at this
both having
point, though,
the
like,
same
anybody
dream,
who's
and
not
when we
using
wake
ad
up,
blocker when they
we'll
use
die.
YouTube
I
is
certainly seem to be in
utterly
some kind
insane.
Of nightmare.
Like, I get a small amount of ad revenue from my videos. I don't give a shit if you guys use ad block, for real. Like, use ad block, please, dude.
Have you
For
looked
fuck's
in the
sake.
cave, Seth?
They're so
It's very
egregious with it
dark.
now.
What'd you say?
I didn't say nothing.
I just heard you say something.
You're a crazy man. You should get that head looked at.
Seth, I need someone who can get a wagon inside Fort Mercer. I was told you could help me, but I'm not sure you even know what day it is.
I don't. I can't even tell you what year it is.
I knew this was a waste of time.
So, you want to go after Bill Williamson, do you?
You know Bill?
Oh, yes. I met Williamson and Deke, and all them boys. Sometimes they call me on when they get some special job needs doing. I got a reputation as a man who'll do things most other fellers won't.
Now, that I can believe.
I reckon you can get in there, no bother. Assuming you help me find this map, that
Ad
is.
block for your phone. Absolutely, dude. Anything you can do to get the ads to a minimum. I was saying this in my last stream, right? Ads are fucking ridiculous. Because I go to pump my gas, and the
What's so
gas
important
pump,
about this
the
map?
fucking
Nothing much.
gas pump,
Just unimaginable
plays
riches
ads.
and such like. A spark of hope
they're
that
just
lit a
everywhere.
rage
You watch
and fire
TV. I
can't
don't even
put
pay for
out.
TV,
I
but
thought
if
as
you
much.
watch TV nowadays,
Another treasure hunter
it's
losing
a
everything
10
in the
minutes
search
of
for
show
nothing.
followed by 20 minutes of commercials. It's absolutely insane.
Whoa. All right, this is it. Let's stop here a moment. and come up with a
Advertising is
plan.
so bad. It's so out of hand.
As far as I know, Moses is being held in that shack. There's a couple of deputies keeping guard outside. Can you distract him so I can sneak in for a quick parlay with that son of a bitch?
I'm sure I can think of something.
Yeah, Pterodax. Around here, I don't know if it's this way in your area, but we have modern gas pumps up here. Because Irving basically bought up every gas station in my area and replaced all the pumps. And the pumps all play advertisements. Sometimes it's for... Usually it's for stuff that's available inside the gas station.
This is one god-awful assignment. Are you looking for trouble, mister?
You can't get me.
Faster! Yeah! Whoa!
How did they know the right way to go? God damn it.
Come on, come on!
Yeah. Get fucked, assholes. We're good. Yeah, GSTV. Yep, that's what we've got too. They'll play ads for stuff that's in the gas station. They'll play ads for, like, whatever the latest shit-tier rapper's new album is. Always some fucking musician I've never heard of. Like, XCX or something.
I need to go find that man.
Oh my god, it's terrible. Like, the worst fucking music you've ever heard from an artist you've never
Good
heard
job getting
of.
rid of them clowns.
And they try to pass it off like, oh yes, you know this person, trying to gaslight you into having a popular singer. So
Moses?
stupid.
Oh, Moses! You got a visitor!
Of course, advertisers aren't the only ones going insane now. You guys seen the Switch 2 situation?
My fault.
You guys been following that shit with Nintendo? Holy fuck.
Get the hell away from me!
Get that slippery bastard! I need him alive, though! Get away from me! Who the hell are
Oh,
you?
come on. Give me my horse.
Leave me alone!
Let's go.
There we are.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, Nintendo's putting out Switch 2.
What's he paying you? I'll give you double.
$450 for the console. Not obscene. A little more expensive than I hoped. $80
Let's go.
for digital
Shall we?
games. $90 for physical games that aren't even actually physical copies of the games because the game data isn't on the cartridge. The cartridge is just a key, like a CD key.
Just name your price.
$90 fucking for that shit.
We'll split it between us, just me and you.
Absolutely insane.
Moses, you son of a bitch! Where's my damn map?
Damn you, Seth! Damn you, Seth! You've always been a twisty little freak. I ain't telling you shit. Ah!
Then I'm gonna cut you up piece by piece. Till you find your tongue.
Friend, this man's gone crazy in the sun.
Stormcrow.
Suggest you take my
That's
advice
that's
and start
adorable
talking.
that you thought
Shut up,
that
Marston.
Switch 2 would make Switch
I
1
wanna
go
cut
down
to
in
a bone
price,
by
but
man's
Nintendo
flesh.
things
Ain't never cut to a
never go
bone
down in
before.
price. How much do they still charge for Breath of the Wild if you want a new copy of it from Nintendo? A game that came out in what, 2014, 2015?
Damn shame. I was starting to enjoy myself.
10 years old, that game. And it's still
You got
$60
pissed
bucks.
yourself, Moses.
They've put out a sequel to that game that's $70 bucks. And if you want the Switch
Those
2
deputies
version of
waiting
that
for a
game,
bounty on your
it's
head.
$70
Best
bucks.
we clear it now. Don't need the
Nintendo
law
shit
on
never
our
goes
backs.
down in price and it never goes
I'll
on
have
sale.
No money,
Fuck
but I got me a
Nintendo.
pardon later. Here, take it. You earned it for helping me with the Moses. Come on, we can pay it off in the telegraph office. Best we deal with this now, mister.
Yeah, gotta get rid of the bounty in the telegraph office here.
Howdy. I hear they found some treasures here.
Here, I've been given a pardon.
You better go straight now. Like me. I'll be seeing you again.
DS was Nintendo's best console. Kinda was, wasn't it?
So, mister, thanks for your help.
Don't worry yourself with thanks, Seth. Just help me when I come asking.
No problem, mister.
Yeah, dude, I could rant for a long time about Switch 2 and all the shit with that. Fucking hell. And, like, the cope that I see from the Nintendo drones on it is so absurd. Like, even people I respect are trying to say shit. Like, oh yeah, back in the 90s, games cost, you know, $90 sometimes, or $80 sometimes. Look, and then they'll show you a magazine ad from the 90s. And it, like, it's N64 or Super Nintendo games, and it's like, yeah, you guys remember how Nintendo at the time was making games on cartridges when everyone else was moving to CDs because they were cheaper, and Nintendo games were way more expensive as a result, and so the Sony PlayStation outsold the N64 by a factor of 300%. You remember that? Yeah, it's because they overcharged for their fucking games. Wow. There we go.
Slow down.
Thank you so much. I thought I was a goner for sure.
I can be a gentleman sometimes, ma'am.
Whoa!
Alright, we'll skin them up. But it's like, yeah, so the games were expensive back then for a reason. They came on proprietary cartridges. Each one had a special purpose-built circuit board inside of it. They were expensive to make. which is part of the reason why third-party companies didn't like actually making games for them. They also couldn't hold as much space. They wanted, CD technology was there and it was better. Games on PlayStation were cheaper. Fucking Mario Kart 64, I think was like $75 when it came out. Twisted Metal 2, at the same time, I think was like $35 on the PlayStation. Literally like less than half the price. Well, I wasn't around in the mid-90s. I wasn't born until 97. I missed out on a lot of that, but had I been the age then that I am now, I wouldn't have fucking bought Nintendo products then either. So it's a total non-argument. And look, the games were more expensive back then even. Because back then, that was a lot of purchasing power you were giving up. Prices were worse back then. The industry got better. But saying that things used to be even worse doesn't mean that they're not bad now. It's a non-argument. Maybe that's why you don't care, because you were around for when things were even worse, and you're just gonna accept it, but... we live in the era of digital games. Digital games don't cost anything to distribute. You don't have to ship them off anywhere. You don't have to manufacture cartridges for them. Most of your sales are coming from server space. You don't have to pay anything for that. So there's no reason why a digital game should cost as much as a cartridge game from the 90s. Something that has a reason to be expensive, right? The only reason Nintendo's raising their prices is pure fucking greed.
You gotta help me, I'm scared. These boys killed 2 of my men and escaped. Come on. My recommendation is that you don't annoy me. Well, friend,
There,
things
hog
don't
tie
look
that son of
good
a
for
bitch.
you.
We shot the guy who
Now here you go.
couldn't walk. So I wasn't gonna bother with him. This guy's way more dangerous. We'll bring him in alive. Stop moving, stupid horse.
You enjoying yourself down there?
There we are. But yeah, now every game is going to be crazy expensive regardless of how it was made or what it comes out on. Everyone's going to be like, oh, well, Nintendo's getting away with it. And, like, this isn't a new thing for Nintendo, right? This is the same company that put, quality of life changes from Skyward Sword HD behind a fucking amiibo paywall. Minimum $15 for a limited release product.
Got one alive here.
Thank God you got them. They done all sorts of misdeeds.
Guess you owe me one.
There we are. Did he just fucking execute that guy? He did. What? That dude's crooked as hell. Wow. Frontier justice indeed. Sonic Overdrive, I don't think Nintendo's gonna lower their price. It's only gotten worse. Because now they're like, well, because of the tariffs, we have to delay the pre-order period for the U.S. They might raise the price in the U.S. Seems like they're determined to do that. And they're already charging way more in the U.S. than they are in Japan. That's another thing I forgot about. Okay, so get this, guys, right? The Switch in the U.S., $450, but it's being released in Japan for the equivalent of $330, $120 less. Now, you can buy that game buy that system from Japan and have it shipped to the US at that price, but it's fucking region locked. a region-locked console in 2025. I haven't even heard the term region locking in a decade. So you can buy a cheaper Switch, but it's all in Japanese and you can't change it. It's absolutely outrageous. So there's preferential treatment from Nintendo based on where you live. It's not the hardware that makes it $450. They could easily charge $330 for it everywhere if they wanted to, but they don't.
Blow up. You're welcome to share this campfire.
Oh, they're just camping. They're all good. I'm like, yeah, Stormcrow, I know that, you know, people will break that region lock quickly. But at the same time, you know, you have to void your warranty to do that, which is not ideal. It's not a huge deal, but it's still... You shouldn't have to, is my point. You shouldn't have to jailbreak your Switch just to buy it at an affordable fucking price. It's absolutely obscene. And anti-consumer behavior is just something Nintendo does, but they get a free pass. Because at least they're not as bad as other companies. But, like, the thing is, if EA or Ubisoft or take your pick game company did a lot of the same exact shit that Nintendo does on the regular, people would be infuriated, and rightfully so. But Nintendo gets a free pass because they're the guys that make Mario, and they're the kid-friendly company, and do you remember that one time where Shigeru Miyamoto took a pay cut to avoid laying off employees? That means that we can never criticize anything Nintendo does ever again. It's fucking stupid. The excuses people will make. Leave the multi-billion-dollar corporation alone. Who warranties a console? It comes with a warranty. The manufacturer's warranty, Aaron. You don't buy a warranty for it, it comes with one. Nintendo just has one. If something goes wrong with your console, you send it back, they fix it for free. Unless you modify it in some way or jailbreak it, then you know, then the warranty's void. It has one by default. It's just how they work. Yeah. I'm really sick and fucking tired of Nintendo. I can't fucking take their shit anymore. Absolutely worthless. And, like, it's not like the games aren't good. I mean, the games aren't up to the standard they used to be, in my opinion, but, I mean, they're still pretty good games. It's just... the only reason I own a Switch at all is because they announced Metroid Prime 4, and I was like, well, I need to get that. Well, now Metroid Prime 4 is coming out, and it's going to be $80 to buy. You know, like... I wanted that game back when it was still gonna release probably around 60.
You're looking for a fight? You found one!
Dude, what? Thanks, auto target. Oh! Oh! That looked like it really hurt. Holy shit. That's an example of those ragdolls I was talking about. Guy falling into his stirrups like that.
What have we got here?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay a princely fucking sum for Metroid Prime 4 if I want to buy it now. I'm not gonna. Frankly, I don't want it anymore. Not at that price. I can't think of a single game that I would pay $80 for. Even games that I love.
Are you sure?
Wow. That's That's unfortunate.
Nobody saw where he hid the cards. Why you always talking about this person and that person?
That sort of thing can just happen sometimes. All that without even using Deadeye.
Bye now.
Bye. We got the hardest hardware in town here.
Yeah, it's just... I look back through all my favorite games and try to think what is a game that I would be willing to pay $80 for? I can't think of one. Hell, a lot of them I'm hard pressed to justify the $60 I did spend, you know? It's all a bunch of silliness.
Help me! Help me!
How good it is to see you.
Get away from her!
These guns aren't just for show. I want to be another nick in my belt.
He was awful rough to me. Why can't all men be like you?
Don't mention it, Liz.
Oh, God, she just disappeared. Ghost girl. Alrighty. Well, I mean, it is what it is.
Well, protecting yourself, it's the American.
Howdy.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
a
sell off the
fine
meat.
deal. The marshal may as well hand Armadillo over to them thugs for all he does to stop them. Nice doing business.
Yeah, I'm fucking pissed off about the Switch 2, dude. Like, I watched that Direct. I was excited for a lot of the game announcements. Like, we're getting Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong's great. The new Mario Kart. I mean, it's Mario Kart again, but it looks cool. Looks like it's going to be fun.
I'll be back with more next
Oh
time
yeah,
I
and
pass
like
through.
the Switch 2 is backwards compatible with Switch 1, but it doesn't run them at a higher spec unless you pay more money. You can make it run your old games at higher spec if you pay extra.
Another great day for them.
Oh my god.
Mister, she's gone. Who is? My wife. She's gone. She went out picking mushrooms in the hills near Hanging Rock, and they got her. The stories are true. What'd the police do about it? Oh, about as much as you'd expect. Made me fill out a form. Beryl ain't strong, but she's a good girl. I'll see what I can do.
Oh yeah, the GameCube emulation. Yeah, that's another thing Stormcrow I forgot about. So yeah, GameCube emulation. Cool. GameCube emulator. Down for it. Long overdue. They should have had that ages ago, but hey, better late than never. 3 games. 3 fucking games. That's it. Keep in mind, Nintendo has access to all the ROM files, all the code they need to. They could port all the GameCube games in their library onto the Switch or Switch 2 at any time, and they don't. They just choose to drip feed it to try and get more people into Switch Online by being like, "Oh, now's a good time. We're adding these new games in," and it's like 2. As a result, like, it's of no value. It's of practically no fucking value. And then, like, half the time, the games they do choose to put on are these nothing games no one's ever heard of. Most of them aren't even halfway decent. They're all crap. If I want to play a GameCube game, I either use Dolphin, which Nintendo has tried very hard to get rid of, but can't, because once it's on the internet, it's always on the internet. but you know, I use Dolphin, or I put the game on an SD card and I play it on my jailbroken Nintendo Wii, because it's backwards compatible. I might do it with the Wii U. I might get a Wii U and do that so I can play it in HD.
Come on.
But I don't know how good the Wii U is at doing GameCube emulation. But hey, you know, I can play GameCube games on the Wii. The fuck is going on over here? Got some lady in her underwear running around. You all right, ma'am?
Come on, easy up now.
You okay? Ma'am? She is running from me specifically. Where are you going? Excuse me. You need help? You okay? You good?
Hey.
I don't know if she's gonna be alright, guys. No, see, that's the thing, Stormcrow. The ports don't take time or money. The Switch service runs an emulator. It's literally just drag and drop a file. That is all that it is. It doesn't take any time for them to port it. No time, no effort, nothing. No energy expended. They put as much work into it as you would get it, like, running it through an emulator on your PC. It's the same exact process. It doesn't take them any time. They could do it in an afternoon, at the most. Put the entire library on. They have the capacity to do that instantly and just give you access.
Let's go.
All right, I'm gonna leave her behind. She's got a plan of some kind. We'll leave her to it. But no, you could. Nintendo could easily put the entire library of the GameCube onto the.
Slow down.
Excuse me. All right.
Boy, you are green as hell.
Get back here, you son of a bitch!
There we go.
I guess I am a gun man.
All right. Well, apparently.
What the hell am I doing?
Yeah, I got $5 out of it. I'm not vindictive. What are you talking about? It's all good. We had a great time.
Yeah.
Much obliged to her. That wasn't the dude's wife, was it? No, I don't think so. I think I found her bones over there. Would be hilarious, though. Oh, no, Stormcrow. They're not porting these things natively to the Switch. They run through an emulator. It's the same thing they did with their Super Nintendo and NES and GBA stuff. It all runs on emulators. But I think somebody found out that, like, they're based on the architecture of some actual fan-made emulators. So, like, they shut them down and then use them as a framework to make their own. I don't think that was ever fully confirmed, but I heard that rumor going around. I don't know if it's necessarily true, but it does sound like something they do. I do know that the emulators are crap, especially the N64 one. There's a big thing when they released Ocarina of Time on it, and, like, the emulator that they're using can't do fog effects, so some of the scenes that use fog in the game are completely ruined. It was a big thing. There was no call for that, sir. You would have been just fine walking the way you were. Sorry. Apparently there's some kind of side quest back there.
That was close.
Whoa! Who's shooting at me? fuck is wrong with you? What was his problem? You just wake up this morning and choose violence, mister? Holy hell. Man shot at me for no particular reason at all.
Excuse me, mister.
There we go.
Put that cookie down! Now!
Thank you, Gunslinger, for the $2. Nintendo likes to micro, that much is clear. Yeah, that's for sure. Like, everything about Nintendo is expensive. You wanna play anything the normal way when it comes to Nintendo, whether that be old consoles with old discs or legitimate copies of the old games on new hardware, it's gonna cost you a pretty penny. Like, they get really hardcore on anti-piracy, but, like, the value they offer in return is so poor. When it comes to getting bang for your buck, Nintendo is one of the worst values in gaming, and I say that in full realization of how bad a lot of other companies are. It simply doesn't get much worse. You pay a lot of money and you don't get a whole hell of a lot for it. I mean, fuck, Nintendo charges for online, right? And how good is their online service? It's practically non-existent. It's awful. Yeah, it's true. They do seem to get a lot of their stuff from Apple. We call it the Nintendo tax. If you want to play Nintendo games, you gotta pay the Nintendo tax. It's gonna cost you a lot of money. You're gonna pay a lot, and you won't have a whole hell of a lot to show for it.
Whoa there.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. I met up with your friend Seth.
Oh, Seth of the Dead. Yes, interesting fellow. You don't meet many men these days with the moral fortitude to cut straight to the chase like that, do you?
Thankfully not, Mr. West Dickens.
Yes, contemporary society is remarkably harsh on professional exhumers. But did you know that in ancient Egypt, it was an art form valued more highly than literature? I believe Seth comes from that school of thought.
How very interesting. Look, you thought any more about our plan?
Ah, your plan, dear boy, your plan. I am merely the help, not mercifully the arbiter of wisdom.
What you are, dear boy, is the man whose life I've saved twice now. A man who sells lies and deceit to unwitting people. A man who, if he doesn't help me, I won't think twice about putting a bullet through his skull. Feeding to the vultures myself.
Yeah, Cowboy Commando. The CRT thing is a big deal.
Of a violent man, but the soul of
And like those aren't easy to find now, at least not in my area. I go to pawn shops and Goodwills and all that kind of thing. I have trouble finding CRTs of any kind anymore. I'd like to get one because I have a lot of consoles that utilize that. You can kind of improve your experience if you get a composite adapter. That doesn't always work either. I recently had to switch TV in my living room that I hooked my Xbox up to because of the way the video format and some of the games work. The screen doesn't support the resolution, so the video will cut out at random.
Extra hands. And I need some danger money.
So, let's sell some more of these cures.
Sell cures? Around here? Do you want to see me lynched? Oh, no. The sport of kings. Racing, my friend. The sport of kings.
Composite is good, but you still don't get. It still doesn't look as nice as the picture would on an actual CRT. but it's better than trying to use like an HDMI adapter.
Where a lying, cheating degenerate like myself can prosper.
But yeah, I had to switch TVs. Fortunately, I have two TVs, both of which have composite. But yeah, I had to hook up my old Xbox to a different one because playing Halo 2 and it would just straight up not work. Well, it would work for a while, but then it would cut out constantly. It would be practically unplayable.
Seth is an
Buying
interesting
CGs
fellow,
is
is he not?
suffering. I know what I got.
Interesting,
Yeah,
more deeply disturbed.
I haven't gotten into any of that,
You
but
can get along.
I see the good in everybody, John. It's a far
I mean, the nice thing is, like, if I want a decent, like, LCD TV or something of that nature, I can get one for $10 at a Goodwill. Plenty of those going around. You know, you guys remember when a flat screen TV was the thing to have? I do.
Come on now, John. I've heard about you. You spent your life robbing people. It's a little inappropriate.
But like, I think that my TVs only output 720, so not super high quality picture anyway.
We stole from those who had
I am a man on a budget.
Tried to give to those who had too little.
And Robin Hood Spurs.
Yeah, some of them have like if you want to play an NES game that uses the light gun, if you want to play Duck Hunt, you can't use an HD TV. It won't work. The gun only works with CRTs.
Dear, simmer down, my boy. You need to start appreciating your friends more. Folks around here don't see you as any different from Bill Williamson.
I didn't think I'd have to huckster snake oil and dig up the dead, that's all.
Take it from me, John.
Hey, do you guys remember 3D TVs? Back when you could get a TV that came with 3D glasses, you could watch 3D movies on it. Remember that? That was a fad, wasn't it? That lasted all of, what, 2 years? There were some movies that were butchered for the sake of the 3D movie fad. Granted, most of them weren't that great to begin with, but even good movies had some sequences that were clearly intended for 3D. The one that comes to my mind, like, immediately is The Adventures of Tintin. Great movie. If you've never watched it, you really should. And it holds up. But, like, there's multiple chase sequences in that, and weird camera angles that's just like, ah, yes, I remember. This movie was meant to be watched in 3D. So it looked like things were popping out of the fucking screen at you. Oh, that was such a weird time period. It's also one of those mocap movies.
Oh no, not my thing at all. You have already proved yourself more than adept at the range, my dear boy.
Stormcrow, I have yet to find an upscaler that is actually worth the money. They're not cheap, and from what I've seen, they're not that much better than just hooking up a composite.
Sounds like fun.
And you are my
Spy Kids 3D, yo, dude. I fucking Spy Kids. There's some reminiscence.
Do I have to?
You are a free man.
Alright, I'm not listening to these guys anyway. Fuck it. Let's go. Oh, fuck. It's the kart race.
Here we are, John. Gap Tooth Breach.
As I recall, if I remember this right from the original version of this game, this was not even remotely challenging.
Y'all know the rules, but for you newcomers, this here's a fair race. Keep to your manners and let the faster cart pass. So now that's been said, y'all can get to running each other off the road like always. All right now, counting to 3. Ready, set, go!
Oh Jesus! I did not mean to do that right out the gate. As you can see, I am well in front. Oh, okay, I was. Oh God, the steering. Okay, it's very sensitive steering. Ah, I can see why. It's because there's very tight turns. Understandable. Have a nice day. telling me how to move my cart backwards. If I'm in that position, I'm just gonna restart it. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm not even really trying here. There's one guy who's somewhat close behind me, but I'm sure that if I just mash the A button like a motherfucker, I can easily get rid of him. He's gaining. Let's go ahead and create some distance here. Hiya! Hey, it could be worse. It could be like the racing mission from Mafia. You guys remember how much fun that shit was? Wow, what a challenging thing.
Hell of a race, mister. I'll take care of this cart for Mr. West Dickens.
Come on, John. I suggest we beat a hasty retreat. Right. Best remove ourselves from the stage before somebody decides they want their money back.
Fine by me.
Isn't that fantastic? The cheers of the crowd, the thunder of the wheels.
Falling rock.
Gunslinger knows what I'm talking about. You played Mafia, right?
Oh, come on,
Holy
John.
shit.
Even a cold-hearted misanthrope like you must have found that just the
Fortunately, when they put out the remake, they fixed
Not the
that.
friendliest bunch, are they?
They take the racing very seriously in these parts.
Some people like formed entire racing leagues around the race mode in that game. There's apparently like some super high skill ceiling stuff you could do with the cars. People who actually lost their virginity before hitting 20, they didn't bother.
Yes, of course.
Shouldn't say that. It sounds like an insult. If you managed to keep your virginity by the time you hit 20,
Are you crazy? They'll tear you limb from limb.
then you've done a good thing.
Well done, sir. Well done. Having you as a ringer has netted us a fine profit.
We seem to be wasting time, old man.
Oh, patience, my friend. The Trojan horse cannot run before it can walk, if you'll forgive the metaphor. Next, we need to procure some grand and overwhelming firepower. And for that, you need to contact an old friend of mine. Goes by the name of Irish.
Irish.
Yes, he's an interesting kind of fellow. He usually can be found in Armadillo or some other town around here on some bacchanalian revel or such.
Great. An alcoholic arms dealer.
What could
Oh,
be
the
better?
mission where you get the Gatling gun. That one's actually kind of fun, if I remember right. Yeah, we'll go do that. For sure. More fun than anything you do with Seth, that's for damn sure. Let's see. Livery and Armadillo. Gotta get over to Armadillo.
Hurry up and get in. Come on.
I do wish I could find a way to stream stuff off of my old Xbox, because there's some games on that system that are console exclusive that I'd love to show off. Because like, there's no good Xbox emulators for the original Xbox. But like, I'd like to stream the console version of Delta Force Black Hawk Down. If you haven't ever played that, it is such a fun game. It's what I call like a semi-tactical shooter or like an action tactical shooter, where like it's more tactical than something like Call of Duty, but it's not Arma, you know? Something along the lines of like Republic Commando.
Could you help a poor, tired little girl?
Can I use this cactus for cover? I cannot.
You can all go now!
I guess I kind of could.
Poor working girl got mixed up.
Yeah, I'm sure you had nothing to do with it. Wasn't your idea at all. You'd never do this sort of thing if it weren't for them. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares.
I wasn't going to hell before. I am now.
Delgado? What? John, get down from there. Contextual button prompts sometimes, they just don't. They just do not. Maybe if I roll them over enough times. Guess I already did that one. Oh, there we go, loot body. There we are. But yeah, if you haven't ever played the console version of that, the PC version is good too, but it's a slightly different game, and you don't have any squad commands. The PS2 and Xbox game actually has squad commands. Really good game. I love the Delta Force series. I'm so pissed off about what China's done with it. It's fucking stupid. Trying to think if there's any franchise that I love that hasn't been raped yet in one form or another. Hitman, I guess. Hitman's still good. In fact, it's better than it's ever been, really. It's still janky in places, and the stealth is still a little bit fiddly, but it's still good. But I think that's the only franchise I can think of that hasn't either died completely or been raped beyond recognition. There's lots of franchises that, like, they still put out decent games, but they're so far removed from what I love. That's what happened with Monster Hunter. I got Monster Hunter Wilds. I was so excited for it. I've been a fan of Monster Hunter for so long.
Carry a gun. With aim like that, you might be in the wrong line of work.
Just doing our job, and we thank you for it.
Can't let the criminals win now, can we? Come on.
Yeah, the new Monster Hunter game I do not like. I played it. I played it quite a bit when it launched, and I haven't really touched it in a while. I got through the low rank quests, got into high rank, and I was so fucking checked out. I was like, it's not fun anymore.
Come on, easy up now. Hello.
Yes, boyo, you messed up properly this time, didn't you? You little paddy bastard. You thieving McCunt.
You got it all wrong, Welsh. All wrong. It was French, I promise. He said he was going to rip you off. Now he's ripping me off. Here, keep on talking there, Irish. In about 15 more seconds, your whole world's gonna turn black.
What's up, boys?
Fuck off, boyo. This don't concern you.
When a man with a sing-song voice tells me to fuck off, it always concerns me, boyo.
Look here. This catty bastard stole our guns. Tried to steal our horses. Law's clear on the matter.
I never stole nothing, sir. Never did. Not in all my life. That French cunt is playing with the Welshman's tiny and ineffective mind.
Hush your mouth.
Anyway, you all got horses now. No one needs to die. Leave him be.
Who do you think you are, boyo? The bloody cavalry?
Your voice is really starting to get on my nerves, boyo.
And you're getting on my nerves.
Yeah. You smelt out the wrong head. Ah, you're gonna...
Don't worry, old pal. Hell's better than Wales. Nicely done, lad. Now come help me up, will you?
Well, that was easy.
Mr. Nigel West
Oh
Dickens
god,
said
Sonic, I don't even want to talk about Devil May Cry. I'm not even a big fan of the
Since
games,
I
but
just
I've seen
saved
some
your
shit.
life.
I can't thank you enough for taking care of those
Dude, so...
untrustworthy. Poor in personal hygiene.
Man.
Lacking in the finer qualities of it.
You know, the U.S. invaded hell
What about the gun?
and bombed a
It's
bunch
be
of
my
innocent,
pleasure.
defenseless
She's
demons
magnificent government
in an
issue.
allegory for the
It'll
Iraq
be a bit
War
of a ride, but
that
we'll
I
get there
couldn't
soon enough.
even make up if I
Follow me,
tried.
fella.
Like, the scene plays out, the Harriers launch a bunch of cluster bombs in through a portal to hell while it plays
Alrighty, me darling,
American
this
Idiot
way.
by Green Day, and
Come
all I
on,
could
then,
think is
let's find this
2003 called, and it wants its libtard propaganda back. Like, for fuck's sake.
What's your
American
name, friend?
Idiot in
John.
2025?
John Marston.
My
Talk
dude.
of luck, you came along, fella. I thought I'd drunk me last breakfast there for a second.
Poor my
One of those
potato
fine
famine.
specimens of humanity.
They was me only friends in the world. And boy, am I glad to see them bastards dead. We all met on the boat over a few years back, we did. Thick as thieves ever since, and that right there was the problem.
Is it normal for friends in Europe to drown each other?
Never trust a Welshman, me pa always told me. And he got his throat slit, so he should know. The kind of fellows who was stealing acorn from a blind
love that.
sow, and then kick her for
Never
stealing.
trust a
And that's
Welshman, me
what I'm
father
first
always
about.
told me.
Didn't
And he got
sound
his
very
throat
British.
slit, so he should
Not
know.
more now. The thieving bastards are holed up at the cabin by the lake. Can't wait to see
that's
the look
good.
on their faces when we blast in there. They'll be more surprised than a slut dog with their first porcupine.
You best not be lying to me.
Listen, fella, I didn't ask for your help back there. I don't owe you nothing.
I'll decide what you do and don't owe me.
I've had enough of your overly aggressive manner, fella. You don't know who you're dealing with here.
Irish, I've met enough men like you to last me a lifetime. Two-bit slugs who think they're snake. Yeah!
You can make quick work of those fellas if they give you trouble.
Thought the US and
One
IRL
slug
countries
just
don't
inside
even
that
exist
shack.
in the DMC
What about
games.
you
I don't
helping me
remember,
out?
to be perfectly honest.
I'll
I
cover you
played
from
some.
the ridge. I'm better from
I
long
played
range.
some of the
It'll be a
first
piece
two
of cake,
games
fella.
and just
Trust me.
didn't. They didn't vibe with me. Oh, I didn't realize there's a button to look behind me. What the fuck? Questionable utility. Top of the morning. I say here, top of the morning to you. Ah, he's after me pot of gold. Bagora, says I.
What the hell?
Ain't your life worth living?
Oh,
Ah, screaming devils.
brutal, dude.
You're gonna be hurting soon.
Come on, poke your head up. Boom! Got his ass. That's slightly underwhelming. For how many of you there were, you
This
sure
is
didn't put up
mighty
much of a
generous
fight.
of you, mister.
Holiday was a superior song on that album. Dude, it's Green Day. Like, there's only differing degrees of dog shit when it comes to Green Day. And look, I listened to some of it as a guilty pleasure. I went through an edgy teenager phase too. We all did. But like, that shit ain't fucking music. The only one I still occasionally allow to pop up in my feed is Give Me Novocaine.
you? I saw something move. You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend.
I think he's dead, John. Jesus. If you're going to shoot, shoot. Don't talk.
It's not here. That lying sack of
Oh,
shit.
I shot him through the mouth. You see that? Dude. That is gnarly. Right through the fucking teeth.
To the
Oh.
victor, the spoils.
What face did you make when you realized Green Day are old people now? I mean, dude, they were they were popular before I was even born. So like, I don't fucking a lot of people don't realize Green Day as a band actually goes back to the 80s. They weren't popular until later, but like they started in the 80s. Some 41 retired. No big loss. If I think back to my edgy teenager phase, the band that I listened to the most was probably Offspring. Like when it comes to punk rock. And those guys, they cucked out hard. Like, people talk about Rage Against the Machine, and they're like, I've never cared about Rage Against the fucking Machine. But, you know, during COVID, Offspring cucked out super hard for the lockdowns. I think they fired one of their band members because he wouldn't get vaccinated.
Searching roundabouts for a few plants I'm light on.
No, not really. I got better things to do. Ooh, new guns available.
Yeah.
I have to go see about some of them. First, let's get some of this. Have some cash on us when we go in.
This is dirty.
Yeah, I liked Offspring back in the day, but even though it was only a few songs, I can't listen to them now. Die, Jesus. 3 bullets? Those are headshots, too. God damn.
This is a messy.
There are certain spots on the map where, like, wolves will endlessly spawn if you know where to go. You can just grind wolf pelts.
Lie still.
Yeah, I think about Offspring songs like Get a Job.
Oh, Lord.
There's a great song. I don't remember what band it was. I think it was Bowling for Soup that did it. It's called High School Never Ends, and that's a comedy song. That one's fucking funny. I'll still listen to that on occasion. Are you serious? How many bastards are there? I mean, free pelt. Oh shit! There's 3 of them there. Holy shit! I can't skip the animation. I just gotta have to. Do it! Alright, I'm just gonna get out of here. That's a lot of wolves. Let's go.
Come on.
Oh, that is a lot of them. Let's just move on. We got a few pelts. We're good. Edgy teenage bass consists of new metal track. Acts like Korn, Dope, Cold Chamber, rap rock band Rocket, Zebrahead. Wouldn't touch them now. Yeah. There were a lot of bands that were crazy popular when I was in that phase, and even I couldn't stand them. Some of my friends were huge into Disturbed, and I hated Disturbed so much. It's so terrible. One guy was really into Dragon Force. Another guy, he loved Powerwolf. He was so into Powerwolf. I like, what is this song about riding into battle and all this other shit, like trying to sound super badass, and it's like, motherfucker, you wouldn't know a battle if it stabbed you in the neck. Like, fucking hell. Listen to some pasty white dude who's never been in any kind of difficult situation other than having to decide what to have for breakfast. Sing about like he survived dozens of wars and he's so hardcore and badass. Shut the fuck up. That's how I feel about most metal, to be perfectly fair. Yeah. It's always been irritating to me. It's kind of like when you come across a girl who listens to Evanescence. Like that 14-year-old girl who thinks that she's been through the ringer and been like mistreated by dozens of boys who've like played with her heart and broken her in tons of different ways, and in reality all that's really happened is that a guy asked her out once that she didn't like, and the guy she did like won't look at her. That's the extent of it. But they listen to music about women who've had like a million lovers who all ended up cheating on them and all this other shit. Metal is like that, but for guys. I don't know if you guys can relate to anything I'm talking about, but for fuck's sake.
Where are you? Oh, who do you want? I see you. Get away from me.
Right here. Where's that machine gun, Irish?
Oh, Mr. Marston. I found you one.
Found us one, Irish. We're in this together. You, me, and an assault on Fort Mercer. I'm the guy that saved you from getting killed back there, and who you owe your life to, remember?
Not really. Happens to me all the time.
You don't want it to happen
Metal's
to you
just
again, do you,
badass. No, dude, come on.
Friend,
Metal is exclusively for
I want
pretenders.
to tell you how much she means to me, how special she is.
And I want to tell you that if you don't
The hardest motherfuckers I've ever met in my life, the most badass guys who could actually carry themselves in combat. You know what music they listen to? White Girl Pop from 2005. Not even kidding. Like, metal is exclusively for fucking posers.
And it makes me violently angry. Shall we go look for that gun, sir?
Yes. Let's do that.
Anyone who
Come
thinks
on,
that their
then.
music
Let's find
taste has
your
anything to
precious
do
wood.
with their badassery has no idea what actual badasses are like. I've worked with guys like that. I've done some shit myself. I don't claim to be any kind of badass, really. All I've ever done is accompany badass guys and hold things for them when they ask me to.
Let's go.
But I can tell you what they're like.
I love me faithless Flora.
And almost none of them are into
You're not
metal.
gonna pass out on me, are you, Irish?
And they tend to say the same things about it.
Afraid. Or at least somewhere stuck between fair and meddling.
Well,
This is the reason why Razorfist and I will never completely be friends. His music taste is
It weren't
horrible.
like that at all, feller. My intentions were pure. I swear it on me poor mother's life. I just get a tad confused from time to time. Honest mistake.
If there's any more confusion, I'll finish what your friends in Armadillo
Tough
start.
guys have terrible taste in music.
You're an impatient
Tough
bastard,
guys
aren't you?
listen
Where's
to
the
whatever
gun,
the
Irish?
fuck they
I
find
hear some miners
attractive
grabbing about a
to
machine
their
gun they
ears
found. Apparently,
and don't
they
give a
got it
flying
stashed
fuck
up
what
in
anyone else
Camp
says
Food
about it.
Creek.
What do miners want with a machine gun.
Shoot it at somebody, I suppose? Or sell it? I don't know. Never been down a mine in all my life.
Sounds real fishy to me, Irish. I've just about had it with you and your gang. You and West
Yeah, I don't like their music that much either, but when one of those guys puts on the station, what am I gonna do? Tell him to change the channel? Dude could rip my fucking head off if he wanted to. He can listen to whatever the fuck he wants. No, sir, I do not criticize somebody who's actually fucking badass about what they're listening
I still don't know
to.
what miners would want with a machine gun.
Miners are always fighty bastards. Spend too long without daylight and doxies, and it starts playing with your mind.
Yeah.
I never heard so much
Infantry
shit come out
guys,
of one mouth.
mumble rapper,
Only
god awful
tell you
modern
what I
country.
heard.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude, that's
we
the other
need a
one.
wagon or something to get it down here. That gun's heavier than
Thank you, Gunslinger, for the $5.
By myself
Music has
last
nothing to do
time.
with badass,
Two-faced
but
little
never lived till
bastard.
been in an army shower singing Backstreet Boys with naked grown men.
Easy
Dude,
there. Here we are. Let's stop here a moment.
specifically,
The lie of the land.
specifically, I Want It That Way. Specifically that song. It's almost always that song. It's not always that song, but it's almost always that song.
The entrance is plain to see, and there's a shaft them bastards used to haul out heavy ore. I mean you, can use that lift to get you and the gun to the surface. I do it all myself, but the mines play havoc with me sinuses. I'll find us a fine place to hide
Now,
these
see,
archers,
Sonic, that's where you're
and then
wrong,
return
because
with a
metalheads
borrowed
don't just
flashlight.
listen to
I'll meet you
metal.
at the
They
mouth
try
of the
to
mine
they try to
shaft. Irish, I strongly
overcompensate
advise you don't run off this
by
time.
telling other people their music tastes is shit if they're not listening to metal.
You're trespassing. State your business or move along. Open fire!
Thank you, Gunslinger, for the 2. That was the song we were singing? Yep, I knew it.
Sorry about this.
You said
partner.
Backstreet Boys, and immediately I'm just like, tell me why. Yep, I know. When I was in the fire service, we had a similar phenomenon. I say when I was in the fire service as if I was an actual firefighter. I really wasn't. I was a kid learning how to do some firefighting stuff here and there. I wasn't, like, actually saving anybody's life or anything cool like that. I held on to hoses and hooked up water pumps for the guys who actually did the hard work. Only did interior attack once, and it was a house that already had all the occupants at, so I'm nothing special, but I met some of the coolest motherfuckers when I was doing that. I believe in miracles in the shower. Yeah, dude. Look, you know, everyone makes fun of the Navy for being gay, but the thing is, right? Navy is some of the coldest motherfuckers. You think about what those guys actually have to do. If their shit gets hit and is going down, they have to deal with the whole thing with watertight bulkheads. If their ship is flooding and the bulkhead door starts to close, and their buddies on the other side of it, they have to close the bulkhead. They gotta make those types of choices. I couldn't fucking do that. Plus, living on a ship's fucking miserable. I never lived on one, but I built a few. I gotta tell you, that is not a pleasant environment when you're working there, let alone having to live there.
Don't think
Can't
you'll
even
want this
imagine.
no more, friend.
Navy guys are badass. Thank you, Cowboy Commander, for the 5. It was funny seeing Rise Against play Hero of War live, a sappy anti-war song 2 days before I went on deployment to the Mediterranean. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Gunslinger, you're right. It doesn't matter what branch you're in. My family members were Coasties. I still have family in the Coast Guard even now. Coast Guard guys are fucking nuts, dude. Like they'll do combat exercises between Coast Guard and like Marines, Navy, Army, that type of stuff. And all the guys I've met who've done that with Coasties all say the same thing. They're like, yeah, we don't like fighting the Coast Guard because they do crazy shit without a second thought. Like, they're actually kind of scary to fight at any kind of drill or exercise. Those guys do not give a fuck. I heard one guy describe them as the Marine Corps, but with extra crack.
Don't let him get to the gun.
Or the Marine Corps, but you have their crayons. God, the impact with these guns.
Boy, you ever shoot out the hard rock dip?
We'll just go. Oh, nice explosives. You freaking idiot.
Excuse me, partner. I ain't getting fresh.
The Marine Corps with extra crack. The Coast Guard. The Coast Guard, when they throw down, they do not fuck around. Those guys will kill you. I don't like being so close to this explosive barrel. Let's back up a little bit, shoot it.
I'll take all of you down.
Oh, it didn't blow up the thing like I hoped it would.
Follow me! What are you waiting on?
Oh, you stupid bastard! Oh my god. Oh, the ragdolls in this game, dude. I love how heavy everyone feels. People drop like a fucking sack of bricks.
All right, let's see.
Whoops, wrong button. Trying to see if there's a way to switch shoulders. There really isn't. Ow.
Put your guns down and run back to your family.
Oh, dude, there's even like an echo on his voice because I'm in the cave. Yeah, dude, Coast Guard guys are badass. Like, there are some branches of the military that, they're all badass to an extent. But when I think of, like, the true killer motherfuckers, I think of the Marine Corps and I think of the Coast Guard. And that's regular troops, not like special forces shit, because every branch has badass special forces. Aw.
You really want to die, friend? Yeah, you almost got me.
Set his ass on fire.
Sorry, partner.
Oh, you were part of the E4 Mafia, gunslinger? Yeah, I never served myself. I was going to. A bunch of my buddies and I, we wanted to go into the Marines together. And when we turned 18, I made the mistake of telling my mom that I was going to do that, and she cried, and I chickened out. So my buddies all went and joined up without me. There's about 4 of us. They went off. They got shipped off to the sandbox. Most of them came back. A couple of them didn't.
Just run off home.
I kind of wonder sometimes how my life would have been different if I'd actually gone through with it.
What have you got for me?
But I didn't. I chickened out. I do kind of regret it, in a way. I feel like I would have maybe had some better experiences. But I could also wound up in a pine box, so... I don't know, man. I was deep in the culture, though, I'll tell you that. I wanted to be a Marine so bad. I was always watching stuff about them, reading stuff about them. Learning all that I could. Talking to Marines. One of the guys who went to our church was a Marine. Talked to him about it all the time. And, I just chickened out. You know, I talk to a lot of the military guys now, and they're like, yeah, you made the right call. I don't know. Thank you, Comstar Knight, for the $2. Thank you for the Comstar rebate. Appreciate it. Never too late to find myself in a cardboard box eating grants. I don't need to be a Marine to do that. I just lack the ability to turn, to have my body be a machine that turns crayons into Killer Instinct.
You should've run when you had the chance. What have we got here?
Yeah, some of my friends did die over in Afghanistan. You better believe I was pissed when we went through the quote-unquote withdrawal from there. The absolute disgrace that wound up being. You know, one of them, I'll call him Tom. It wasn't his name, but we'll call him that just for the sake of identity. But he was married. His wife and I are still decent friends now. Talk back and forth. And they had a daughter together. She's getting old enough now to wonder, you know, where her dad is. Why the other kids have one and she doesn't. She called me one day. It was shortly after the Afghanistan withdrawal. Because, you know, our daughter was asking those kinds of questions. She said, I don't know what to tell her. I said, I don't know either. You know? It sucks.
I thought I'd be looking at your corpse being hauled up this lift. Load up and I'll engage the gears.
Anyway, I say all that to say that while I didn't serve myself, I did learn a lot of the lingo just by talking to the guys. It was always with the understanding that I'd eventually sign up, and then I didn't, so now I just feel like a massive prick.
Oh, there she is.
Because I can kind of
What a
talk
beautiful
like somebody
weapon.
who served, but I
Gun's
just
own gun.
didn't.
Ain't that the truth? I got us a borrowed flatbed parked down by
So like I still hang
Meet
out
me
with
at the bottom
guys
of
like
the
that.
hill.
I get along with them well. But I'm really not one of them.
Why don't you go get some bread? Even this up a bit. How's he getting so close?
Nice try, asshole. There was an attempt.
What did I tell you? Piece of cake! A short wee ride now, and we'll have this executive peacemaker delivered to Old West Dickens.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite missions in the game. I love that one.
Just make sure it doesn't fall off on the way.
Ah, yes, the automatic hole puncher.
Let's go.
Alright, I suppose we'll ride back to Armadillo. Hopefully the shops will be open when I get there and I can look at the new guns. Sometimes I wish I'd stayed in college. If I'd gotten my degree, we could have gone to officer school, maybe try to be a pilot. I thought about doing that too. But my mom was very much opposed to me doing any sort of military service. Which I understand. My dad got pissed off because an Air Force recruiter talked to me at the tech school I went to. And, you know, I talked to him just a little bit. Guy's name was Billy Mays, believe it or not. Not that Billy Mays, but, Staff Sergeant Billy D. Mays, and he would hand you his business card, and then he would say, "Yes, really." We handed it to you. But he talked to me for a while, and my dad, you know, he hadn't been told, so he basically called the guy's number on the card and told him to fuck off and leave me alone. He was so pissed that he was coming up to the school and just grabbing kids and trying to convince them to join. I get it, like, it was his job, but looking back on it, yeah, that is kind of fucked up. His name was FC2 Areola. Oh, God. I wanted to be a pilot for a long time. When I was a real little kid, I don't understand, this is like height of war on terror. We'd get this traveling group. So the Air Force would have like this trailer that they pull up every summer. And it would have, they'd have an F-16 in it. They'd pull out an F-16, they'd set it up in the post office parking lot, which was right across from my church. As in, like, if you were in the church parking lot, you could throw a rock across the street and hit the canopy of the F-16. It was that close. And so, you know, after church, when it was there, I'd walk over and they'd sit down at this presentation, they'd show a sizzle reel of F-16s and F-22s doing all kinds of cool Air Force shit. And then they'd bring you out and you could, if you were a little kid, they let you walk up and sit in the cockpit of the F-16. They had a little setup thing. It was supposed to be like a simulator for air-to-air refueling to see if you could actually do it. Old-fashioned simulator training tool. So I really wanted to be a fighter pilot for a while. It wasn't until I got to high school that I realized that only officers got to fly the planes in the Air Force. Everyone else just had to do boring, menial shit. Oddly enough, they don't just hand anybody a multi-billion-dollar piece of equipment. So now, because I wasn't able to do anything with that military career and all I can do is LARP, I now play DCS World to compensate. So I can pretend to be a fighter pilot, because I would never had the balls to actually go and try and apply the hard work necessary to become one on my own. Now I play one in a video game to pretend. Why are you looking at me like that, babe? My wife is giving me a look. I married her for her looks, but that ain't one of them. Love you. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You best answer me, young lady. Biting your apple in a sassy manner is not answering me, babe. Alright, fine. Be that way. I won't have a domestic incident while I'm live on stream. Love you too. Mrs. Mage is great. She gets bent out of shape if I start talking down on myself. She starts getting mad at me. I think she's got a thing for me. Doesn't like it when someone badmouths her husband.
Howdy there.
Wait for the gunsmith to open so I can try and buy some shit. Make sure I'm set to the right gun. Sometimes this game will just reset your default gun to your pistol for no apparent reason. Just cuz. This game's great, though. I love this game. I should add some Western-themed Super Chat notifications to my repertoire, I think. I've got a fucking Jingle All the Way reference in there, but no Western stuff. Meals at all hours.
Much obliged.
Much obliged. Barber and dentist. Pericles Tenerton. What a name. The funny thing about these old west towns is that they're already dilapidated and run down. That's what these towns look like now. But, like, back in the day, these would have been intact and brightly painted. I know it's supposed to be like the West in decline, but... like, if you had a business and you were trying to draw people in, you'd keep it in decent repair and colorful. Oh well. Mercantile's open.
Any artillery need can be met.
Doctor's is open. That's true. I haven't hunted any bounties yet. Alright, let's go look at the guns. What's new in the gun store?
And I got.
Hello, sir.
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we? We ain't gonna maintain our regional supremacy if that bad element remains.
Oh, there is a quantity
I'm
feature.
thinking that we're mutually beneficial.
Okay. Now what's
you
he got to
surely
buy?
won't regret a purchase.
Just different kinds of ammo? Really?
I hear that Marshal pisses in a squat.
Buffalo rifle? Not available? What? Why is it not available? Do I already own it? When did I get it? I don't remember getting a buffalo rifle. Huh.
Why, hello there.
Alright, so the new store doesn't actually have new guns in it. Well, let's take a look at the bounties anyhow. Walton's Gang, assault at the Hanging Rock. 160 alive, 80 dead. Alright. Well, we can go pick him up. Now, the trick with these, try and get them done on horseback. Kill all of his goons. And then... try and run him down with a lasso afterward. It's usually the best approach. Maybe one of these days I'll stream DCS for you guys. Fly some fighter jets. That might be fun. Chat's just swapping all kinds of military horror stories. Or in some cases, military horror stories. Okay, there's only a few of them.
Someone there. I got friends with me.
Oh, man, Paul! I'm taking you in! Come! Come on, easy up there.
Damn it all!
Come on now, sir.
There's some coward here trying to creep up.
I'm gonna have to put you down.
Come on now.
It ain't impressive.
There we go. Get him. Yeah.
Shut up and no annoying the horse.
There we go. And just like that, you're right back into town. Usually there'll be a couple guys who ambush you on the way. Yep.
That's where it is, buddy!
I'd be obliged if you sit at the metaphorical negotiating table with me.
Yeah, that's what I said about randomly switching your gun. It's like I should have pulled out my repeater for that. But nothing of the sort happened, unfortunately.
Pleasure to see you, sir.
Found that no good piece of dirt. Thank you. You okay, lady?
Should probably go get medicine as
My
well.
husband's missing. These bastards won't do anything. But he's a good man. He don't drink nor lay with whores. And he's been missing for 3 days.
Let me guess. You went missing up in the hills?
How did you know, mister?
Just a guess. If I find him, I'll bring him back to you.
What's that
but people
facial
seem to go
expression,
missing up
John?
there.
What's happening? Why is he grimacing like that?
Oh my God. If he's gone, then what'll I do? We ain't got much money. And I'm with the family way again.
What
As
is
I
going
said,
on with his
I'll
face?
do what I can.
Alright. I need to go get some medicine before I run up there, because I know that other lady needs some too. Let me go do that real quick.
Not feeling ill, I hope.
Howdy, mister.
I got stock of them electric belts if you need to lose weight.
Go. I think John's face is just stuck in a permanent grimace now. Hey, get back here, stupid horse. Come back here. Where do you think you're going?
Come on.
There we go.
Sir, I beg of you. My wife has been abducted and we must rescue her.
Okay.
Slow down.
Finished him up.
Slow it up now.
Oh, they didn't give me anything for helping him.
My
Couple
apologies, mister.
freeloading shits. No gratitude at all. That's alright. A good deed is its own reward or some shit like that. Get the fuck back here. This fucking horse, I swear. Always trying to
Let's go.
get away from me.
Come on, easy up now.
Alrighty. Let's see, is it on the left or the right? On the right.
Let's go.
Moving right along. In search of good friends and good news.
Easy.
Oh, mister! Some city fella just attacked me and broke my leg.
What?
He broke my leg. Some city fella. Guy got kind of creepy on me, and then he got violent.
When?
Just now, he ran off that way. Can't have gone too far.
Yeah,
If I
John's
find him, I'll
face
bring
is
him
just
back this
stuck.
way.
Thank you, mister.
Mama always told him. If he kept making that face, it'd freeze that way.
What's wrong with you? This is a nightmare.
Alright. It's okay, buddy. You'll be fine. I'm sure that the guy who's after you is just, you know, a normal, upstanding member of society. Everything will be fine.
Oh, my good lord. Please get that man away from me.
Hey, fella.
You broke this poor fool's leg, mister.
This maniac tried to eat me. We've got cannibals in these here hills. Please help me.
What?
Please.
Fella's gotta eat now. Fella's got to eat.
Save me from this freak, please. Please.
John was just gonna walk away from this.
Incarnation? For the love of God!
Now stay still.
Oh, you're fine. Holy shit! The man straight up stopped existing. Where'd he go? There's his hat. That's all that's left of him. Bro melted like the Wicked Witch of the West. Oh, what a world! What a world! Alright, let's go rescue that other girl over there across the way. Leave. If I check my map, she don't show up. Okay. Don't remember exactly where she was. I think it was somewhere up around here. We'll head that way. We'll see what's going on. How's the stream doing? Has the audio come back into sync, or is it still wildly off, guys? Let me know. I'm curious as to how it's going. Still off? Ah, well. That sucks. We'll see if it's still out of sync when we get to the VOD. I apologize, Sonic. This is probably going to ruin most of your clips. But hey. It is what it is. And you guys make it sound like your time in the military was all misery. That's pretty much what I hear from everybody who's been in. I watch Zach Hazard a lot too. He's always saying what a miserable time he had in the army. Some of his stories are wild.
Shut your mouth, else I'll open up your head.
Well, I don't know why my Deadeye quit halfway through and wound up getting the guy shot, but hey.
Yeah.
More for me, I guess.
I need it more than you now.
Man, I am loaded with cash. Fucking drowning in it. I ain't got nothing to spend it on. What you got here? Oh, here comes the train. Let's do some train spotting. Watch it go by. We rode the train last time. Here it comes. Look at her go. awful modern trucks on those, given how old they supposedly are, but hey, whatever. We picked apart the inaccuracies of the train last go-around. We don't need to repeat all that. Alright, let's see, where am I? Okay, I probably want to be up around here, so let's head off in that direction. Dumb shit tends to leave more of an impression. Yeah, I suppose so. The thing is, like, I never hear any positive stories about guys who spent time in the military. It's almost always horrible things that happen to them. Or people they knew, or people who were fucking around. Sometimes literally. Fresh hell was that lady? She's lying next to a rock near one of the roads. I cannot, for the life of me, remember where.
Hey! That's a little nearly shot me. I'll walk wherever I damn feel. Whoa there!
Please help me out of this. Thank you very much.
You take care of yourself now.
Oh god, that is just a whole head just hanging out right down there. God damn.
Sorry, partner.
Wow, $59. I wouldn't be too unhappy to have that given to me nowadays. That's a lot of money back then. I'd buy a couple horses, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to remember where that bitch is at. It's not around here, I think. Oh yeah, there she is. Still out here for the past few days. There you are.
Miss Jenny.
Get to see Tom Cruise
Miss
on
Jenny.
deployment. Oh, that's cool.
Don't
Yeah,
look
Tom
like the
Cruise is
Almighty's
really
much inclined
short.
to help you out here.
It's a fairly well-known fact
I
now.
was kind of worried about you, so I brought you some medicine.
Oh heavens. Oh, praise you, Lord. I knew you'd save me.
Excuse me?
You see, it was only through his will that you were ordered to save me. Tell me, were there angels in your vision?
Jenny, can I take you back into town?
Praise you, Savior. I knew you'd save me.
Will you come with me?
Oh, I'm fine here, mister. I'm in heaven. Heaven.
Really think I should haul her in. That's the end of that side quest, though. Rockstar has a really poor opinion of religious people. You can tell by the way they're portrayed in all of their games. Always with the most disingenuous shit you've ever seen. Oh well. Is she going to die? Yeah, probably. I can't do anything else for her. It says that the side quest is complete. I suppose I don't have a whole hell of a lot else to do with my money. I guess I'll go in get myself a room in Armadillo and see if I unlock any new outfits. And after that, I suppose I'll call it a night. Been going for a while. Wanted to play the second game, but don't run no more. It never ran great, but now not only does it not run great, it won't put out the graphics I've set it to, which is weird. One of these days I'd like to do a DCS World stream. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Thing is, I played in VR, which demands all of my resources. I probably wouldn't want to do it again. Hang on, let's get this guy.
And my recommendation is that you behave.
Oh god, I pulled him over to me. Somebody at Rockstar was forced to go to Sunday school? Yeah, right? Oh no, I had to get up at 10 in the morning on a Sunday. I was so oppressed by my religious parents. Come on, horse, get over here.
Let's go, shall we? Go! Let's go!
There we go. Here we are. Let's see, are you gonna execute this guy too?
Didn't want to waste a bullet on this one.
I can't thank you enough, son. You just did a damn fine thing.
Anything to help, partner.
Oh my god, he did! What the? We don't do that kind of law around here. Yeah, better not. Fucking hell.
Come on!
The thing some people won't do, I swears to you. Mom made my sister go to church, she's still mad about it. Yeah. My dad was the fucking pastor. I am not a strong-willed individual in any sense of the word. If my ass can survive a church upbringing and come out okay at the other end, no one else has any fucking excuse. It's so stupid. I'm far from a shining example. Yeah, I cuss like a sailor, but
Hello, handsome. Feeling lonely?
Excuse me, madam.
Sir, excusez-moi.
and even so, I like to think I've turned out largely okay, all things considered.
I could go sweet. No, but I hope it's not the last time you ask.
That's only $50 for the room. Yeah, I'll take it. Let's see. Deadly Assassin. Win a duel in Armadillo. Search Coots Chapel. Duster coat. There we go. The duster is what I normally wear when I play this game. I like it. I can certainly search the chapel. Hey, look, it's you. Give me that, please. Thank you. It's Herbert Moon!
Here's your money. I think he's learned his lesson.
You're a real American, Par. Keep some of the money for payment. God, I promise to repent if you let me live!
Y'all motherfuckers need to calm down.
Hello there. Sheriff's about as reliable as a woman's wife. Sure. Hello there.
See, that's the schoolhouse. I want to get up to the chapel. I know it's around here somewhere. My horse. Run all that way. Did he just say Herbert Moon? Yeah. Yep. All these lawmen are Pinkertons. Yep, absolutely. Somebody got a Magic the Gathering card early. You guys remember that shit? Wizards of the Coast sent the actual fucking Pinkertons after somebody. And everyone's reaction to it was like, wait, that's still a thing? They're still around?
Load up now.
I'll go back to her some other time. I go inside the chapel. Should supposedly earn progress toward one of the things. Go inside here. What? No! Fuck off!
Seth,
Come on! Really?
Hey, partner.
get what you need? Ready to help me?
Not quite. Not quite ready.
I guess I have to do this first.
You see, I wasted a bunch of time looking for that last bit of map. And I got to thinking, Moses was a liar. And I imagined myself doing all kinds of unpleasant things to his corpse. And then I realized...
Realized you were sick in the head? That you needed to move on with your own limited time on Earth?
No, partner. I realized Moses weren't no liar. The issue was Aiden O'Leary, who said he had the body. Aiden died in that flu epidemic, and the bodies weren't even buried yet.
Got the body sitting in the back of that wagon behind you?
Yes, sir.
You're not even gonna wait until they're buried before you...
Well, they don't care, do you, boys? Honest folk off to a better place. Apart from that Aiden O'Leary fella, I never liked him. They say he lay with his sister. I don't like women, partner. I know. Not since Mammy died.
Seth, what are you gonna do with those bodies?
I'm gonna take him back to a nice quiet spot and look for the map. I needs the map, partner. I needs it.
I think we should be getting out of here, partner.
Yeah, probably.
Can't wait to get my hands on these. Find someplace quiet near Tumbleweed. I got a feeling the treasure's around there somewhere. Stay left. No need for the people of Armadillo to see my friends back here. By the way, I saw Wes Dickey. He told me there's no ammunition in that machine gun of yours.
Sounds like I need to pay Irish another visit.
Where are you? Come on, don't be shy.
What did you say?
I didn't say nothing.
Are you talking to them?
So what if I am? I feel less alone with them than in a crowd of people. The way I see it, they lost their souls, just like me.
You're truly a sick man, Seth.
You remind me of why I hate people. For a man who kills so much, you sure seem to have a problem with the dead. Life kills everyone in the end. They ain't so different from you and me.
Aside from them being dead and rotting, I guess they ain't. All right, Seth. Calm down. You talk to the corpses and I'll drive the wagon.
Oh my! It's them damn treasure hunters! Try and outrun them, partner! Fast as you can, partner! I'll search these bodies as we go!
fired
See,
at my fucking
we're
car.
one big happy family. Well, look at this. Some elixir.
I was gonna say, if I get a mission
All
failed because
done
that
with this
exploded
one?
on my cart, I'm gonna be fucking mad.
Hey, this fella's a little ripe. Bet he's got something on him. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Woo! A bottle of elixir. Thank you, my friend. It's been a pleasure meeting you. Come on now. Play nice, my lovely. This won't take long. Where's my map? Come on.
Just run him off the
Devil, low. No need for money where you're going, friend. Keep touch, old pal.
You can still run away!
Just try and stay on the road. It's hard to fight and drive at the same time.
Head left at this turn. This will all be over soon. Yeah, this feller had a few bucks on him. Who's got a kiss for Sag? Make a left! Christ alive! It's the map! I found the map! Oh my! Looks like the treasure's in Tumbleweed! That's where I was headed! It's fate! Keep going! We're almost there!
Well, that could have gone better, but could have worse. I think Tumbleweed's the abandoned town.
Finally! Months of searching! I'm gonna be rich beyond my wildest dreams!
Maybe then you can take a bath.
Thanks, mister. I reckon I'll sit here a while trying to figure this out. I'm gonna be rich.
When you're done with that, get over to Fort Mercer. I need you inside that place.
After I find my treasure, mister.
Oh boy, 10 whole dollars. Alright, he hasn't gone back to fucking camp at that place, has he? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, no, he's staying here. Get back to Coots Chapel and try and search that place.
Let's go!
Let's see. Rather than try and navigate this place, let's just, yeah. Set a marker right to it and just... See, I was going the complete wrong direction. That's why I do this. That's why I do it. Since I'm going through Armadillo, maybe I'll get lucky and find a duel on the way there. Unlock that other outfit.
Let's go! Come on!
Long way to go. Have a good night, Sonic. It was good seeing you. You probably won't be here when you get back. I'm about to clock in, clock out. Better go to bed.
Yeah.
CGL currently on fire from fans. CGL, this is fine. Yeah. Catalyst is straight up not having a good time right now. Nor should they. They have brought this mess entirely upon themselves. I do not pity them one iota.
Some gang attack.
Hey. Come.
Move on. I think Catalyst really expected that Battletech Gothic thing to be a massive smash hit. People to be singing their praises over it, but man, when they announced it and then the price point afterwards, like, bruh, nobody wanted it after that. Oh, Stormcrow, did you miss the whole Battletech Gothic thing? Let's look at some of these tombstones real quick before we head back into town. Lydia Grubb. Hank McFarlane. Rosie Tennyson. I'm positive I saw one that was... Francis Moon. Brother of Herbert Moon. Always took a joke too far. Born an angel, died a witch. Good God. What's this one? Owen McFarlane. Always in our thoughts. Theodore Kilbane of St. Louis. He came in search of fortune and still looking. Came looking for gold, but found lead. Oof. Dwight Bundy, brave soldier, cowardly lover. Good God. Gideon Knox, 6 wives proved one too many. Man with no name is at Blackwater. Ah. Calvin Draper, loving father, terrible lawman. Man, these epitaphs. Oh, there's some more over here. Let's see what these have to say for themselves. Come on, camera, cooperate. There we go. Cowboy of no name. There he is. Jackson Greenwood. Gone fishing. Here lies Ethan McFarlane. Never tried to milk a bull. god. No. He was only 19. Oh my god. Never try to milk a bull. That's amazing. Alright, let's head back into town and see if we can find the gun duel. We'll get that outfit unlocked.
Come on.
Then we'll call it a night. Got done building my perfect strike freedom. Yeah. I like a lot of the mobile suits from Gundam Seed. I've never been a fan of the strike freedom though. I don't like the strike freedom or okay. Now, I've
only one way to find out.
Never been able to do these gun duels right.
Over with and kill you good.
Let's see. How does this work? Okay. I guess the first time your victory is guaranteed.
What have you got for me?
I don't at all recall how that's supposed to work. I think you have to place your shots with right bumper and then pull the trigger to execute. That tutorial does a terrible job of explaining it. I will fuck it up, and it will be on stream, and it will be embarrassing.
Elton Grubb's getting to be real smug these days.
Feeling lonely?
You're a nice lady and all, but this ain't my thing no more.
Do you mind if I sit on your knee? My legs are getting real tired.
Bonjour, mister.
All right. There we go. I got it. Alright, and that's probably going to be it for tonight. I got done what I wanted to do. Let's hop in there, save the game. We'll save there and call it good. So, that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks for joining in. Thanks everyone who did the super chats tonight. We got a lot of them. Holy smokes, you guys are really generous. Always greatly appreciated. Love hanging out. Had a great time. So we'll do this again before too long. So I will see you guys around.